Alright, check, check, check. Is this not working? Quiet? I hear the sound. Is it too low? I do this. You guys hear that? Late! A wizard arrives precisely when he means to, but a streamer does not, so yeah, I'm probably late. I was trying to get some stuff on the stove and in the coaster before. Can start late now? What? Daylight savings? It's been a while since daylight savings, hasn't it? Can you guys hear the game audio? I can't. It doesn't seem like I can hear it on my end. I keep turning it up though. But yes, I was a moment late because I wanted to start my food. Can't hear it at all. Is this not on? No, I can hear it a little bit now. Turn it up one more time. Just one more time.
태풍에서의 테란전과 9대9 아닙니까? 9대9 굉장히 좋은 밸런스를 보여주고 있는데 이영호 선수가 이 맵에서 저우전이 3전 전승이거든요. 김상욱, 문성진, 김윤희 각각 원사이드하게 제압을 했었단 말이에요. 근데 한상봉이 이 맵에서 테란전이 있느냐? 없습니다.
I could have started on time, but then I would have just had to go AFK at the beginning anyways. Which I'm gonna have to go AFK in like right now anyways, to make sure that things don't burn. Is this VOD too wide? Is this wide people VOD? Let's narrow this VOD a bit, shall we? How's that? Oh, that's too narrow now. Get this narrowness just right. How's that? That looks good. That looks good. Fills the space. We've got supply counters available. Alright, I'm gonna go AFK while you finish the Ayaya pyramid. Make sure my toast doesn't burn. BRB. Wow, look at that killing tiger thing with a rocket. Crazy. BRB.
상대의 빠른 저글링 플레이에 대비한 그런 심시티를 해주고 있고요. 한상무 선수는 심리전으로 오히려 12 앞마당을 갔습니다.
그렇죠. 예. 12 앞마당을 갔지만 그렇다고 해서 한상봉이 뭐 3의 처리 플레이를 반드시 펼칠 것이다 라든지 아니면 뭐 3개스 플레이를 빠르게 이제 가져갈 것이다 이렇게만 생각할 수는 없어요. 이렇게 플레이하고도 저글링에 집중해갖고 저글링 숨겨놨다가 테란의 앞마당을 급습해가지고 승리를 따낸다든지 이런 경기를 종종 하는 게 한상봉이고 그런 경기에 초반에 이영호가 한상봉에 무너진 일이 있습니다. 네.
와,
야, 네.
지금까지
분리대를 만들었나요?
스타크래프트에 관련된 실제로 본 것 중에 퀄리티 가장 뛰어난데요.
네, 그리고 이제 서양권 이후가 아무튼
요즘 또
방금 뭔지
뭐 e스포츠도 이 당당하게 학문적인 하나의 또 영역을 구축하고 있고 이런 시대다 보니까 관련 뭐 학자분들이 이제 놀러 오신 경우도 종종 있고요.
네, 그리고 이제 견학처 오신 분들도 계시고 얼마 전에 유럽에 교수님 오신 분 전해드렸었는데요.
자, 일단 출발에 있어서는 거리 대각선의 거리라는 정도 그리고 한상무 선수의 이런 출발이 상당히 좋고요. 그리고 또 이영호 선수 마침 정찰이 빨라서 굳이 벙커까지 짓는 자원을 소모하지 않고 이제 안마당 멀티를 빨리 가져갔습니다.
네, 뭐 지금까지 서로 안정적으로 갑니다. 시간이 자꾸 가면 글쎄요, 과연 이영호에게 빈틈을 찾을 수 있을 것인지 한상봉.
네, 그러니까 뭐 서로 간에 이거 역으로 이제 허를 찌르는 이런 느낌이랄까. 뭐 이영호 선수 입장에서는 실수로 미네랄 그 한 덩어리 물고 있었던 드론이 계속 들어갈 뻔했는데 재빨리 그 해처리 갖다 넣었어요.
자, 정찰을 빨리 잡고 엇박자로 뭔가 노리고 있다면 의도를 최대한 감춰야 됩니다.
한상무 선수의 최근에 어떤 그 테란전의 경기들을 쭉 훑어보니까 상대 저그를 상대로는 뮤탈 쓸 것을 예상하고 테란들이 플레이를 많이 하는데 심리전 걸어가지고 러커를 써서 또 승리를 그리고 아니면 좀 유리한 경기를 펼쳤던 경기들도 많았거든요. 오늘 선택은 어떨지 저글 러커의 가능성도 충분히 높은 맵이기도 하고요.
그럼요. 사실 테란이 이제 앞마당을 수비한다고 가정을 했을 때 그 앞마당으로부터 센터로 나가는 길 자체가 좀 열려 있다 보니까 언덕이 있다는 장점이 있지만 그 언덕까지 나가기까지의 센터까지의 그 경로는 굉장히 넓거든요. 따라서 저글링 러커가 통하는 일이 굉장히 많았어요, 이 맵에서.
그렇습니다. 입구방어가 꽤 곤란한 그런 맵이기도 하고 뚫리기만 하면요.
일단은 이영 선수는 메딕과 파이오벳이 추가되는 시점에 한 번 정도 찔러볼 텐데 아무래도 상대가 3회 처리이고 그에 맞춰서 업그레이드를 빨리 해주는 시스템이 아니라
My life for ire! My life for ire!
경기를 리드해 나가겠다는 그런 움직임이 보이거든요.
네, 이영호는 가만히 앉아서 당하진 않습니다. 일단 나가서 주도권을 잡아요.
일단은 뭐 어쨌건 올라온 모습이고요.
일단 한상무 선수 뮤탈리스크 쪽보다는 러커를 통한 움직임으로 경기를 진행시키네요.
그러니까 무난하게 일단 그 저글링 러커로 공세적인 자세를 취한다기보다는 조여놓고 뭐 스리게스 이후 뭐 이런 형태라든지 아니면은 수비적으로 하면서 디파일러 이런 거라고 할지라도 일단 스커지는 조기에 좀 확보하고자 하기 때문에 이렇게 가더라도 스파이어는 가는 경우가 참 많아요. 근데 지금은 스파이어를 배제한 상태.
Double nice. Yeah, I don't know what's up with the bot. I haven't had any time to try and figure out what's wrong with the bot though. I've been busy / gone. Look at these firebats though. Was he about to surround that firebat? He's like, I'm gonna micro 4 lings against 2 firebats, which is impossible. I'm gonna do it anyways. Connor's a bit of a baller, man. What is that emote?
그래도 뭐 저글링은 뭐 세계가 제일 강했지만 파이어벳 한 개 잡아낸 거는 뭐 꽤나 소득이었고요.
Dash falling down on his face. I'm gonna have to leave in a minute again because my eggs are still cooking, but my toast almost burned. Anyways, how's it going, everybody? Everybody being minions and Rebelta, it seems. Although there's some lurkers apparently in chat. I'm so freaking tired. Like, the normal tired scale is from 0 to 10, right? My scale is like always 5 to 10. So if you just count like my scale as being the 5 to 10, on a scale of 1 to 5, for my tiredness, I'm at a 3. Maybe a 4. Yeah, let's call it 3. We got lurkers out already. Damn, that's a lot of lurkers. Skip the mutas. Hey, Zeppeli Joestar. So I went camping yesterday, just for like an overnight camping trip with some family. And I just didn't sleep, basically. I slept for like 3 hours, and then I couldn't get back to sleep. And then, like, because I was in like an unfamiliar place, I had this airbed, and it like got deformed, and so it was hard to sleep on. And so basically, I only got like 3 hours of sleep last night, and then like a couple more hours of like pseudo sleep. So yeah, even the 3 hours of sleep wasn't that great. So yeah, I'm just tired from these mouth living, like, basically. Maybe you should make emotes of your face? Why? My face isn't as cool as a Hydralisk face. Or a Dark Templar face. Also, I don't have any animated emote slots left. I could do normal emotes. I guess I have a few slots in my face, but I don't know what I would do. face it, moletrap.
아무래도 머리들의 그
One was doing really well against Flash, actually. I need to go make sure my eggs don't burn, though. In a second here, yeah, this one. Looks like it's the last few minutes at least. I'm willing to consider it if you guys have a good idea, but like I don't know what I would what of my face would be so useful that it would be good to have as an emote, if not already like another emote or something. Anyway. Give me your ideas. I'll be right back.
현재 단계에서 어떤 자원 쪽에 피해를 받지 않았기 때문에 모르는 겁니다. 지금.
그렇습니다. 자원 쓰지 않았어요.
예, 천원, 천원. 뭐 일반적인 테란과 저그의 상관관계, 역관계를 생각했을 때는 좀 더 거셔도 될 것 같은데, 이영호 선수는 지금과는 비교도 할 수 없을 정도로 테란이 초아무란 상황에서도 역전을 너무 자주 해가지고, 한 뭐 1,000원 정도 거신이 적당한 것 같습니다.
자, 이렇게 조여놓고 함께 돌리고 있습니다. 테크도 빨라요 지금요. 서로 자원 여행이라든가 아니면 유닛에 소문 없었어요.
네, 지금 병력 정도가 많아가지고 이영호 선수가 원베스트 타이밍이 지금 한상봉 선수에게는 디파일러 전에 위기가 될 수 있거든요. 첫 베스를 잡아주는 게 일단은 스콜지가 나와줘서 가장 좋은 거고요. 이 타이밍이 위기입니다.
네.
지금 한상봉 선수는 디파일러의 어떤 그 타이밍이 아직 안 나오고 있거든요. 현재 단계가 좀 위기가 될 수 있어요.
시간이 더 필요합니다. 빼면서 시간을 벌어야 돼요 한상봉. 다 보이거든요.
네, 스콜지가 좀 나와서 베스를 떨궈주는 플레이가 좀 나와줘서 시간을 좀 더 벌어야 됩니다. 그렇죠, 이게 중요해요 지금.
네.
디파일러 타이밍 안 되거든요 아직.
그러면 연타로 터뜨려야지. 뭐 베스트를 잡히면 또 질 거예요. 또 나올 거예요.
야, 뭐 이런 상황에서 말이죠. 저글링에 많은 투자를 해갖고 해처리가 숫자가 이제 벌써 5개나 되지 않습니까? 그래서 굉장히 많이 뽑아서 그렇죠. 뭐 어떤 빈집 커리를 통해서 시간을 벌 수도 있고, 어쨌건 병력을 테란의 한방 병력하고 한번 바꿔줌으로 해서 저우가 이제 디파일러 시간을 버는 이런 식의 플레이도 가능한 건데,
지금 이영호 선수 굉장히 위기예요. 이영호 선수가 아니라 한상봉 선수가 굉장히 위기입니다. 현재 디파일러 없기 때문에 이 가지고 있는 병력 빈집으로 들어가는 액션을 취해주면서 시간을 벌어보려 했지만 병력이 얼마 안 되는 걸 확인하지 않았습니까? 굉장히 위기입니다.
그러면 이 한상봉이 나올 수밖에 없을 수 있어요. 분리에 나올 수밖에 없습니다.
일반적으로는 이제 디파일러 없이도 이 병력으로 테란의 병력도 서로 바꿔주면 된다.
계속 싸우죠. 계속 싸우죠. 백스면 떨궈야 되는데.
여기서 한상봉 선수 역전. 여기서 이 병력을 끊어주지도 못하면 이 전투 통해서 이영호 선수가 잡을 가능성이 굉장히 높아졌어요.
자리 잡았어요 이영호. 지켰습니다.
저그 병력의 규모를 감안했을 때 이건 너무 심한 완패를 했습니다. 이런 정도라면 서로 그 양패구상이라고 보죠. 그 정도는 나왔어야 정상이거든요. 원래는.
거기에다가 지금 추가 병력이 오면은 정말 답이 없어지거든요. 추가 병력이 합류되기 전에 탱크를 딱 끊어내야 되는데
백스면 떨궈서 캐니언 때리게 만들어냅니다.
추가 병력이 이영호 선수의 추가 병력이
Alright.
쏟아집니다.
I'm burning food emote. A tier 3 emote of reach flexing, but that's not me though. But that'd still be pretty cool though. That would be a good flex though, wouldn't it? Is there a picture of reach flexing? I feel like he was actually too manly to actually ever like flex. Little camera or anything like that. Aww, Quanro with the GG face. What's up, Alien? What's up, Diggity?
한상봉 선수는 이영호 선수가 3회 처리 가졌기 때문에 빠른 공업을 통해서 뭔가 플레이를 해주고 나오는 타임이 늦을
About to do a few casts. Nice.
이영호 선수가 심리적
What do you mean if I want to mukbang your stream? You mean talk on your stream while I'm eating?
쓰지 않은 게 오히려 독이 될 정도로 지금 경기가 자신의 뜻대로 풀리지 않은 겁니다.
가장 중요한 교전에서 이영호는 본인이 원하는
Just have you casting some games in the background. That'd be good. Well, you guys want to hear some real casting? Oh, watch your stream on my stream. Oh snap! Look at these ultras. Are these the ultras that are gonna save him? Someone took stuff out of his truck? As in, like, stole some stuff, you mean? I'm sorry, is that... I'm sorry, should I say Joestar? I don't know. Joestar? Joestar is easier to say. I didn't get back till, like, a little bit ago, so I barely had time to make some food before stream started. Although I guess I usually eat while I'm streaming, don't I? Charge some stuff to his credit card. Oh, man, that sucks. We'll go back and forth. We'll check in on Diggity every once in a while. But if you want to watch some real casting, you can go click over to Diggity's stream. I don't know if he's live yet. Most credit cards are pretty good about giving the money back if it was stolen, right? So it shouldn't be too big a deal. It's gonna be a hassle, hopefully. What's Conor doing, by the way? Does he really think that he can beat Flash on 2 bases? Oh. That's why the volume is so low, because there's like no volume on this VOD at all. It's like super low. I can barely hear it. I'm gonna turn up the tab here then. Oh, you have like a camera of the area. That's kind of cool. If you guys find me a picture of Reach flexing, I'll do it. But I don't think I've ever seen them do that. This is a group stage game, so like it's not that bad if Conor loses this, which he already kind of has. So he might want to save his strength and get out of the game, maybe. I mean, look at the vessel count. Well, Conor, maybe did he get a 3rd base up? Did he do it when he won the OSL? I don't know. I don't think I've actually watched that finals. Put that on the list. I like food. Yeah. I didn't even notice the supply. Quandro. Come on, man. Come on. I mean, if he wins this, then it's official that Zerg is OP. I mean, is there a possible way that with, like, Dark Swarm, Lurker, Ultra, he could somehow defend long enough to get some drones? I don't know. There's no way, right? Flash doesn't have a ton of vessels? Not a good say Sagi. Terran is clearly Imba. Alright, that was the second GG phase. I think it's finally settling in. He's not going to pull this one off. Against the lesser Terran? Maybe. Artie Aya? What?
지금 이영호가 그렇게 하고 있는 겁니다.
경기 간간히 한상범 선수의 얼굴 표정을 카메라가 잡고 있는데
GG.
절레절레 흔들 정도로
All right.
이영호 선수의 경기를 건
We finally got out. It's okay, Quano. It's Flash. No, this is a round robin group stage, I think. I don't think it's winners, losers, finals. Alright, have a good one, Diggity. Everyone, go watch Diggity. You can watch both of us, I guess. Alright. Ooh. Wait, okay, so here's the thing. The way they did this, I'm gonna have to do some math here. Do some counting. 2, 3, 4, because there's 4 groups. So I probably want to do the groups in order. The way that the games are in order is they actually did the first game of all 4 groups. Well, let me know what you guys think. I would usually do them a group at a time. But they actually did game 1 of all 4 groups, game 2 of all 4 groups, game 3 of all 4 groups, like they did it that way for the broadcast days. So there was only 1 game per group per day, so people had a lot of time to prepare. So what do you guys think? Should I do the first game of group 2 or group B? Or should I do the second game of group A and just go through that group? I'd be inclined to do the second game of the group, but it looks like 1 vote for doing the groups. Okay. Any other thoughts? Let me line up a little bit. Look at Flash. Is that Flash? I am the god of this airplane. So this is the same group, but the other 2 players. Hyva versus Cal. But yeah, so Quanro can still win like 2 games in his group and still get out. If he can beat Cal and Hyva. Has any player ever been elite again after going to the military? I'm gonna say probably, because I'm not sure. I haven't followed things closely enough as far as who's gone in and out, but like Bisu is at elite level right now. He must have already done his military service, right? But I'm not sure. I'm not positive off the top of my head, actually. But all the guys are so old. And if you're talking about nowadays elite, then yeah, like back in the day, in the Kespa era, I don't think anyone ever went into the military and then came back out and did well in the Kespa days, though. But since then, all these guys have done the military. Or they got a like Rain, I think, got a excuse or whatever. He got a, there's a word for it that I can't think of right. Or he got out of it because of injury or something. Or maybe it was Larva. One of those guys. Like a medical exemption. Exemption is the word I was looking for.
내용은 좀 달랐거든요. 일단 신상문 선수를 예측하면서 저그전 준비를 좀 덜했던 박지호 선수를 신대근 선수는 7드론으로 좀 쉽게 이겼던 거고, 김구현 선수는 문성진 선수의 각종 날카로운 공격을 잘 막아낸 뒤에 멋지게 좀 이겼었거든요. 그 점을 생각을 한다면 김구현 선수 쪽으로 저울추가 약간 기울고요.
과연 초반부터 해처리 건설을 방해를 하면서 지선 제압을 할 수 있을지.
Generally, it used to be that when people went into the military, it was because they were retiring. But you know, like, I don't know. Think about Flash. If Flash is getting out of the military or the civil service pretty soon, actually. I'll be very curious to see if he returns, because I'll be curious to see if he can return. The community might not forgive him. You know? I don't think he's been like banned by a freak or anything like that, but
예, 신대원 선수가 심적으로 그래도 좀 안도감을 가질 텐데
I don't know.
어쨌든 출발이 저그 플레이어 입장에서는
he may have been big enough
좀 예민해질 수 있는 상황입니다.
that he's just gonna have enough fans that are diehards that are gonna follow him, even though he disappointed a lot of people, you know. So I don't know.
이 일꾼으로 아까 전에 그 앞마당 그 건설을 방해하는 그 시점쯤에 갖고
Oh, sorry. So yeah,
그 드론이 내번진 근처로는 나타나지 않았고
just before he went in the military,
신대근 선수가
Flash was caught up, or actually after he went in the military, it was caught up.
일꾼을 살짝
or something?
쫓아나지 않습니까? 예, 그 모습을 보면서
There was a scandal. It was basically the short version is he was promoting a cryptocurrency and he didn't reveal that he was being paid to promote it. And then when he was caught doing that, he lied about it. And then when he was caught lying, he lied about that. So being very sketchy and then lying about it. So from what I've heard, the Korean community really hated him because he was so sketchy about it, basically taking advantage of his fans, basically, and lying to them. So, but I don't know. I think a lot of non-Koreans don't think it's that big of a deal. Now you hope he comes back even more? Why? For the drama? Kevin looks a good heal. True, yeah. I don't know, man. I don't know. And the thing is like, yeah, it's hard to tell if he would be that good enough when he got back out also. It's basically 18 months of not practicing very much. So, I don't know. Jaedong recently got out of the military. It's been like 6 months and he hasn't really, although he wasn't quite in the same shape that Flash was before he went in. So I don't know. I do not know. Yeah, you're right. I mean, if anyone can do it, Flash can. 100%. 100%. But I don't know. But it might take some time though. It might take a year to get back into it, you know? I'm not sure. But it's probably easier also nowadays because the mechanical skill level is probably a little lower. Like, everyone's old now, right? Or most people are old now, so it might matter less that they're, you know, if everyone's gone through the military, then I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. Let's see. I'll look up when Flash went into the military. If I can. Here we go. Flash's army farewell was May of 21, and I think it was an 18-month thing. So 2 months. So in the next basically in about 2 months is when Flash will be getting out of the civil service. Haiva really trying to break Cal. Cal has so many Corsairs. I'll bet he wishes one of those Corsairs was a cannon right now.
당장은 김구현 선수가 좀 위기를 맞고 있더라도 리버가 나오는 순간부터 어쨌든 제공권을 장악할 수 있다는 측면과 함께 리버가 엄청나게 활약해 줄 수 있는 상황입니다.
Oh, he's gonna go for it. He's like, this is a clump of overlords. He's lost one Corsair. Nice, Micro. He saved most of the Corsairs. He lost one Corsair to kill 3 overlords. The others are damaged though, so you know it's significant. They didn't die though. He microed the injured one out of the way. Going for spores over here.
힘으로 밀어버리겠다는 겁니다.
이런 어떤 리버 커세어의 예전에 어떤 그 볼 수 있었던 수비형 프로토스가 가능한 또 맵이기도 하고 외곽 쪽으로 또 멀티를 늘려나가면서 캐논과 리버로 수비가 되지 않습니까?
또 커세어 공업돼 갖고 그 오버로드 척사라는 속도도 뭐 체감상으로 거의 좀 과장입니다만 2배 가까이 빠른 것처럼 느껴지거든요. 당한 입장에서는.
Yeah, I don't know if he was doing academies before he went into the Silver Service actually.
그리고 김구현 선수도 커세어를 무리해서 운영하다가 한기 두기 잃으면 안 됩니다. 어쨌든 앞마당.
Well, and I think that's why Hyva is getting spore colonies as well, because there comes a point where the overlords can't do it all, and the Hydras can't always protect the Corsairs. So if you get a spore and a sunk, it kind of like shores up your defenses against DTs. But he's got overlord speed now. He's got plenty of Hydras, so I don't think it's gonna. I don't know what's gonna happen in this case. But yes, the Sair DT, the classic. He's like, I don't care about your spore. I'm gonna kill your overlords anyway. It's a dangerous move to make. Ugh, he almost lost another Corsair. One more shot.
점점 그렇죠. 가면 갈수록 이런 식으로 돼갖고 한 번에 저 커세어 중에 한 기 남기고 떨어진다든지 전체 다 떨어진다든지 이러면은 신대가는 뮤탈리스크 뽑는 거예요. 예.
지금 0-1업이 됐다고 하더라도 이거 스코지에 요격당할 수 있고요. 이거 요격당하는 순간.
Oh no, that's a lot of Scourge!
원래 이 타이밍에 리버와 커세어가 활약을 해야 될 시점에 활약하지 못하고 이런 구도로 가면 이거 저가 굉장히.
The Kreencasters are talking about Reaver Corsair. Oh, that's actually a lot of Reavers. He's got at least 3 Reavers, maybe even a 4th. I'm not sure. Oh, ooh, I'm not sure why he didn't pull those Corsairs back. Normally, I'm a fan of stand and fight with your Corsairs, but that was just a really well done Scourge attack. And now he doesn't have the Corsairs to actually protect the Reavers. All these Hydras are just waiting there, and the Reavers are like, nope. Let's get out of here. It's time to go. Oh, look at this cheeky drop on top. Oh, he's gonna go. Oh, why didn't he go for the shuttles? He could have killed the shuttle. Instead, he chased the Corsairs. Why? Well, he still might get it here. Oh, the Scarabs. Oh, that dud Scarab was so... Oh. It detonated in a dud right when it could have killed it. Oh, wait. He has nothing to deal with Mutas. He lost all his Corsairs. So that's why he went for the Corsairs instead of the shuttles. Because now these 3 Mutas can kill literally everything. Oh, he got out with 1 shuttle. Oh, he actually... That's really big that he escaped with both shuttles? How did he escape with both shuttles? I guess there was only 3 Mutas, so they couldn't kill it fast enough. He's gonna keep harassing. This is amazing. And now he's just gonna throw away the Reavers anyway. So it didn't really matter that he saved them that much.
생각을 하고 사실 투스타지만 스타게이트 하나에서 커세어를 꾸준히 모은 정도였었거든요. 예, 그런 정도로 커세어에다가 과도한 그 자원을 투자하지 않은 것은
+1 Carapace on the Flyers. Interesting.
선수가 김구현 선수의 체제를 파악하고 너무도 대응을 잘했죠. 너무도.
지금 뮤탈리스크의 규모로 봤을 때는
To deal with the Corsairs better, but there's no more Corsairs, although he already got that earlier. Interesting lurker spot. Oh, he's gonna bring him in behind the mineral line. Nice. Burrow! Burrow! This is crazy though. There's like mutas everywhere, but now there's more Corsairs. But there's lurkers, but there's zealots attacking side bases. I love Outsider, man. Outsider's always so crazy. Ooh, he killed... Wait, he didn't run the probes! He didn't run the probes. Those lurkers have a lot of kills. The Reavers have a lot of kills, though. He's gonna get out with one shuttle. I think Cal lost all of his probes at that base because he just didn't pull the probes. It's looking pretty good for Hyva.
본질에 또 입어왔어요. 야, 정말 이게 그러니까 어떤 상황 자체가 김건 선수가 위기였는데 자신의 장기 멀티 견제를 통해서 멀티태스킹 능력이 빛을 발하고 있거든요.
네, 커세어들은 거의 제압을 당했고 그런 가운데 뮤탈리스크가 이제 토스 입장에서 막 날뛰고 있는 상황 아니겠습니까? 그런 셔틀을 이쪽 돌려가지고
That was a... I'm not sure what that phase was actually. Did he lose something? I wasn't paying attention. I'm trying to text back a good friend of mine. Ooh, that Archon. Where's it going? This game is crazy. He actually lost the nexus to those two lurkers. Oh, Cal might be screwed now. But wait, but so is Hyva. They're both screwed. Those lings almost killed the Reaver. He did like a couple more lings that would have worked. Yeah, so like they're both actually screwed here, so it's hard to tell who's screwed more. Hyva thinks it's him. Cal definitely doesn't think it's him. He looks cool as a cucumber that's been in a refrigerator. Because cucumbers aren't like naturally cold or anything like that. One eye on moletrap, one eye on diggity. Imagine having two eyes. Yeah, I think Hyva's pretty screwed now. Well, he might get to, he got both the Reavers actually. But it doesn't matter. Okay, there's just too many zealots. All right. He does not look happy about that. Cal looks fine. Look at that. It's like trying not to smile or something. This is an interesting set of facial expressions. Look at this. I think he's flustered, maybe. I don't know. That's weird. Alright, so... let's see... 2, 3. Is this the next one? Yes. So now we got Flash versus Hyva. Oh my gosh. Now it's super loud. But why is this VOD so much louder than the others? Hold on. What does this sound like?
네, 경기 시작됐습니다. 먼저
I need to turn it down, right?
이영호 선수의 지정입니다. 이곳이에요. 자, 매부 매치 포인트 위쪽. 그리고 신대건입니다.
Test.
특히 저그전 말도 안 되는 포트를 보이고
turn it
있는
back
이영호
down
선수들
a
어떤 것들을
tad more.
준비해왔죠, 신대건?
네, 이거 뭐 맵이 어떻게 생각하면은 이영호 선수의
Well,
데이터만
maybe two
놓고 보면은
tads.
그나마 맵이 매치 포인트니까 뭐 신대건 선수에게도 부가 있다 이렇게 생각할 수도 있어요. 그러니까
Nodachi headbang.
28대 20으로 테란이 앞서 있긴 합니다만 이영호
I remember
선수의
Nodachi very vaguely.
3패.
Can we rate him once? He's doing some kind of sword fighting game or whatever. Alright, that sounds pretty good now.
매치 포인트 저우전 승률이 높은 편이 아닙니다. 근데 신대건 선수는 이 맵에서 테란전 1승 4패예요. 그래서
It didn't seem like he played kind of games I like watching though. But
신대건 선수에게 지금
he was cool.
뭐 유리한 거는
Cool guy.
없는 모습이고요.
What is with the VOD? Now the VOD is too tall. Why can't all of the Starcraft VODs just be the same? Why are you like this, Starcraft?
현재 통산 전적 331전 232승 99패를 기록하고 있는 이영호입니다. 아직까지 두 대를수예요. 승은 200승.
Yeah, that's right, Demon Souls.
뭐 이영호 선수
Was he doing some kind of a special Demon Souls run, like a
여기서 경기를 잡아낼 수 있는 가능성
no deaths or something like that?
하나는 신대근 선수가 진짜 백은인 뭐 신내린 듯한 플레이를 펼쳐가지고 너무도 완벽한 경기를 펼칠 가능성 한 가지. 그리고 이영호 선수가 신대근 선수 상대로는 웬만하면 이기겠거니 라고 생각하면서 이제 방심을 하는 가능성 한 가지. 요 두 가지 정도 생각해 볼 수 있겠어요.
Is that even possible to do Demon Souls without dying?
I
think it's probably possible.
이영호가 방심하거나
He was just limping? Okay, never mind then.
일단은 지금 이영호 선수의 플레이가 원베락 상태에서 지금 가스를 빨리 올리는 일단은 테크 쪽으로 이영호 선수가 선택을 한
If I headbanged,
새롭고 커다란 뿌리.
wouldn't be any hair to whip around.
나무가 아주 그냥 굵기도 그 줄기도
Even if I didn't buzz my head, I mean, I guess I would have like,
그럼요. 2008년 그
if I didn't cut my hair, I would have like,
당연히
거기에다가 입구 쪽에
if I just let it grow, I would have kind of crazy old man scientist hair, like mad scientist type hair or something probably.
저글링도 못 들어가겠네요.
위에 떠서 봐야죠.
Because I actually do have some hair like on the top of my head, but it's very thin, so it looks kind of awkward when it's going out. Well, it probably looks awkward now too, but
원팩 상태에서의 빠른 테크는 기본적으로 지금 3회 처리를 노리고 나왔다 볼 수가 있는 상황입니다. 이영호 선수가.
the last time I had hair was when I was in Korea.
드론 좀 괴롭혀 주면서 투스타 같은 거 했을 때 정말 괴롭겠는데요, 신대근 선수. 지금은 뭐
And I tried to keep having hair after that. And a friend of mine was like, Noah, you gotta give it up. It looks like you gotta comb over. Oh, is this Overlord gonna die? Is it gonna die? Oh, yep, you can find another angle over here. The barracks is like chasing the Overlord. It's so funny.
그렇죠. 기본적으로 오버로드를 띄워놓는 어떤 언덕 시합까지 이영호 선수의 플레이가 지금 너무
Cal assassinated that Overlord, man. It was a good move. It was a good play. Cal, I mean, Hyva should have been cautious of that happening, honestly. Yeah.
지금 또 다시 어떤 그 오버로드를 잡을 가능성도 있기 때문에 잘 멈췄어요. 지금 신대근 선수는.
But I mean, you know, you do want an Overlord somewhere you can keep track of the Terran base. More white guys in the audience. Excuse me. We got over. There's the Overlord. Alien Dogstar helping Hyva out with the extra Overlord to replace the one he lost.
지금 나오고 있는데 이게 오버로드로 그나마 좀 보긴 봐야 되거든요.
That's a Zerg brother right there.
그럼 뭐 이영호 선수의 어떤 이 맵팩의 오해 뭐 이런 거를 불러 일으키는
Let's see if he's still alive. Oh, like just as I say that, he runs into something.
예, 그 어떤 곳에 뭐 저글링이 소수가 뭐 숨어 있을 수도
But
있기
he
때문에
missed
그런 잘
the command center
정찰하는 모습이
timing
나왔고요.
아예
by losing that
메카닉으로
overlord
지금,
too.
나가는 모습이 일단 뭐
That's I mean that's
소급해가지고
why you want that
들어가서,
overlord over there. But he could have put it in a spot where you could still see the command center,
라인업골 일단
but it
시야골을
wasn't
좀
as much
잘해주고
risk
있는
maybe.
모습이고요.
네. 자, 그러면서 들어가지 않습니다.
But then he wouldn't be able to see the Marines coming out maybe. So
막 쏟아져 나오거든요.
아, 예.
look at this Ling
지금도
threading the needle of the
비행기
mines.
움직였을 경우에는 저글링의 어떤 마인이 발각되지 않는 위치에다가 길목에다가 매설했음에도 불구하고 잘 매설했고요. 그래서 시야만 확보를 하고 있는 모습이죠. 그리고 투회 처리에서 뮤탈리스크가 뜨는 그림이었다면 지금쯤의 스파이어가
I think that Ling might have been put to better use just killing itself on the mine in the top left to clear up that spot. That Ling almost got that mine into the mineral line on those SCVs.
지금 공업까지 빨리 돌려주면서 글쎄요 이거 신대원 선수가 좀 쉽지 않겠는데요. 네, 추가 확장 부분에 대한 것도 어쨌든 마인 때문에 시간이 더 더뎌지고 지금 아무래도 3회 처리로 거기에다 오버
Hive is like, I know. I'm gonna fight vultures with Zerglings. They'll never expect it. Exactly. By the way, I didn't say hello back, Booty Clapper. How's it going? Hello. Booty Clapper 28, the reigning Chatcraft MVP. See, that Ling killed 2 mice. It's a hero Ling right there.
저그가 좀 리드를 해 나갈 수 있겠지만은 이거 골리앗 모이는 거를 너무 지금 쉽게 지금 허용할 수밖에 없는 상황입니다.
그래서 신대근 선수가 지금 잘하고 있는 거는 발업 저글링을 통해 가지고 마인을 굉장히 적극적으로 제거를 하고 있잖아요. 이렇게 되면은 이영호 선수로서는 마인을 저렇게 적극적으로 제거를 하고 있는 걸 보니까 지상 유닛으로 신대근 선수가 뭔가 하면 승부를 보려고 그러는 거 아닌가? 이런 식으로 좀 감이 좀 그쪽으로 갈 수가 있는 거 아니겠습니까? 그러면서 라바를 모아갖고 지금 한꺼번에 뮤탈리스크를 찍은 이것이 신대근 선수의 일종의 심리전이었던 것 같은데.
그걸 확인하자마자 바로 경기를 빼고 일단 수비대응으로
He's killed it. Why is he killing that depot?
서플 공격했던 거.
Wait, was that an accident?
어택당 이런 형태로 이동하다가
That was weird. He tried to A move and he accidentally clicked the depot. That was odd.
어쨌든 이게
That turret finished just in time.
유일한 기회입니다. 이걸로 좀 살려야 돼요.
지금부터 시간이 지나면 지날수록 초반에 피해를 주지 않고 시간이 쭉 지나면 뮤탈리스크가 아무리 잘 모여도 앞마당 먹고 초반에 머리내 투자 거의 안 한 상태에서 메카닉 확립한 테란을 그것도 이영호의 테란이 이게 거의 어렵습니다. 지금은 골리앗들 보이고 사정을 업그레이드 돼 있고 이렇다 해서 겁먹지 말고 그냥 막대 들어서 지금 승부를 보는 게 신대근 선수 어떻게 보면 맞습니다.
네, 해처리다가 더 늘렸거든요, 신대근.
근데 그런 플레이도 지금 골리앗이 모이기 전 그리고 사거리 업그레이드가 좀 끝나기 전에 괴롭혀줘야 되는데.
What's up, Floyd?
털에 깎이고 수비하게 되면
Bruh.
데미지가 거의 힘들고요. 그리고
Bruh.
확장을 빨리 시도해야 되는데 그 부분도 지금 마인 때문에.
See, now he could make a third if he had cleared that mine out. Oh, look at this overlords crawling up there.
확장을 가져가거나 본질을 치거나 본질은 어떻게 칩니까? 들어 시꺼먼 골리앗이 가득한데.
Oh, go
굉장히 어려운
fast.
상황인데요.
거의 뭐 발키리급으로 지금 막 데미지가 들어가고 있어요, 뮤탄한테.
뭐 그런 면도 있고 또 이영호 선수가 아무리 골리앗들이 뮤탈리스크에 강하고 뭐 사거리 기니까 교전 한번 펼쳐뒀다가 뮤탈리스크가 후퇴를 하게 되면 후퇴하면서 입는 손해가 막심하거든요. 그런 건 있어도 뮤탈리스크가 이쪽에서 막 흔들고 있고
That mine delayed the third by a good 20 seconds or something, maybe more.
골리앗도 되게 효율적인 싸움 잘 못하게 되거든요. 근데 지금
Good
뮤탈리스크가
move.
날아 들어오는 위치를 어떻게
Flash
잘하는지
used to be pretty good at the game
그리고
of Starcraft.
지금 이 타이밍에 어쨌든
Yeah, Goliath versus Muta is to be.
약간의 시간이
be fun
딜레이됐다는
one.
것도 굉장히 아프거든요. 저거 입장에선 벌처에 의해서
Some Hydras too.
이동 중에 뭐
Well, it looks like he's not really. Is he just going all Muta?
자, 그리고 추가 확장 의도는 다 알고 있어요, 이영호가요. 앞마당은 터렛으로 본질적인 골리앗으로 잘 막아놨습니다. 거의 피해 없이 막아낸 이영호. 이제
One way of doing
규모가
it.
좀 되고 업그레이드가 되면 나가죠.
Because if you go Hydras, they go tanks. The tanks slaughter your Hydras.
그렇죠. 신대근 선수가 앞마당
Vultures though are interesting. Okay, now he's getting some Hydras here.
아무래도 이제 진출 움직일 타이밍이고요.
근데 지금 히드라리스크와 뮤탈리스크의 합봉이라면 잡아낼 수 있는데 각계격파 당하는 걸 신대호 선수 조심해야 돼요.
그렇죠. 그리고 이제 히드라 뮤탈리스크가 함께 싸움을 해줄 때 벌처 골리앗이 함께 싸움을 하면서 벌처들이
So it looks weird because this is interesting. It looks like when they had the face cams, they were pretty squished. But the game, well, maybe it's because the game is too tall still or something. I don't know. I'm not gonna mess with the aspect ratio too much though right now. It's a weird term, isn't it? Aspect ratio. Yeah, why have tanks when you just have Goliaths? Are these Goliaths trapped now? You should form like an arc so that they can hit any Hydras that come through there. He's not gonna go for it. He's got those Goliaths trapped. He could pick it off and kill them, but he's not for some reason. I'm not sure exactly why he's not. Maybe he wants to play more defensive. Seven Goliaths is like what, 4 tanks or something?
근데 6시는 나가서 싸우기도 뭐합니다만 또 들어오는 적 맞기도 쉬워요. 네, 서로 대치하고 있어 구도와 병력들이
2등만 딱 취하고 또 멀티 시도하는 이영호 선수. 네, 거기에다가 히드라리스 원래 메카닉을 상대를 했을 때는 압도하는 자원과 물량으로 계속적으로 좀
Flash Blender?
모일 수 없도록 만들어주는 게 중요한데 지금 그러지 못하고 있습니다.
그리고 골리앗도 구하러 갈 겁니다. 구출병 갈 거예요.
지금 신대근 선수도 뭐 딱히 뭐 실수하는 모습 없이 잘 싸워주고 있기는 있는데 참 애매한 게 지금 보세요. 저 골리앗, 저 정도 숫자의 골리앗을 6시에 있는 못 나오게 하기 위해서 동원되고 있는 히드라리스크의 숫자. 이거는 신대근 선수가 굉장히 손해보고 있는 그림이거든요. 근데 저 히드라를 빼가지고 이영호 선수의 추가 멀티를 타격을 들어가게 되면은 그걸 보고
I just realized it's hard for me to see on this screen the emote sometimes when I looked over and I saw it was a thumbs up emote. So you're giving a thumbs up to the Flash Blender. Is it a Flash Blender or is it a Flash Blender? Is he just making a blender to grind up Zerg units? Is he gonna make a Hydralisk smoothie with some mutalist protein powder mixed in?
탱크도 없는 골리앗뿐인데 저걸 좀 살려두는 거는 좀 아쉬운데요, 신대호 선수.
근데 지형상도 좁은 입구를 통해서 8시 들어가기도 참 부담스럽습니다, 신대건.
그렇죠, 이제.
아픈 것만 찌르는 거예요, 이영호 선수는. 드롭법을 여력이 지금 보시면은 개쏘았던 미네랄의 비율이 드롭법을 타이밍을 줘야 되는데 계속적으로 지금 괴롭혀주고 있는 거거든요.
본진과 앞마당 거의 못 쳤습니다, 신대건. 같은 점 먹고 있고요.
테란의 뭐 이영호 선수 입장에서 뭐 풀업만 기다려주고 계속 확장. 반반 싸움 가도 이거는 메카닉 화력이 적을 압도할 수 있게 됩니다.
6시와 12시는 서로 못 먹으면 됩니다. 테란 입장에서 본인 못 먹으면 상관없어요. 상대도 못 먹었으니까.
프롬 메카닉을 저우가 이기는 그림은 이제 몇 번 안 나왔었는데 어떤 값싼 그 저글링들을 갖다가 굉장히 적극적으로 활용을 하면서
That's a lot of turrets.
해주는 이게 하나가 있겠고요. 하이브 들어가서 싸워야 됩니다. 그것도 빅파일로.
I wonder if the turrets are...
정말 엄청나고 압도적인 숫자.
Is it like anti-counterattack basically kind of thing?
김지영 선수가 이영호 선수의 이긴 걸
Nice burrow.
지금 신대근 선수가 할 수 있는 거는
I guess, yeah, I mean, I guess he's just turtling until he gets maxed basically. See, those Goliaths are still trapped. That was so funny. They poked out. They're like, maybe we can go. Oh, nope. Still Hydra's there. Let's hide again. Neither player wants to go through that choke into the other's forces. That's funny. Okay, so he's going for a fourth. That's probably partly why he's putting turrets in the main, so he can free up his forces to go protect the fourth a bit more.
해보기에는 저걸로 하기에 따라서는 끝낼 수도 있을 것 같습니다. 지금 저 나오고 있는 메카닉 군대의 위용이라 지금 엄청나거든요. 괜히 또 히드라들이 여기 다 들어가면 안 되죠.
Yeah, so now he powered in here with the mutas.
그래도 저 병력을 뭐 잡긴 잡았어야 됐었고요, 신대근 선수.
What's up, Chris? Killed off those Goliaths, which actually put Hyva ahead in supply. Interestingly. And he lost some mutas there, but it looks like he kind of came out ahead from that. Because he was attacking with, I mean, obviously he attacked with a larger army. To get more done. Alright, bring in a queen right now.
네, 이곳 주게 되면 뭐 게임이 안 되는
Oh, put the
거죠.
irradiated muta on top of the SCVs.
주고
That'd be great.
12시, 6시를 다 먹는다고 하더라도 이거 메카닉
Wait, did he-
무시무시하거든요.
Did he irradiate a vulture? I think he irradiated a vulture.
뭐 히드라리스크들이 센터를 깨는 이런 성과를 거두는 그 대신
Pretty sure he irradiated a vulture. Okay, he actually didn't need a queen. He just killed the Mancer alt-right, I guess. Does Flash know those Hydras are there? He probably knows, right? It's like those are the sneaky Hydras for when he builds a new base there, he can pick it off real quick.
멀티를 지속적으로 줄이겠다라는 의도인 것 같고요. 이거.
And then we just flank. I've reset my sleep schedule. You get up at 4 a.m. Is that what your intention was? 4 a.m. is freaking early, man. I'm trying to reset my sleep schedule so I can wake up at 10 a.m. Ooh, spicy mind. Well, no, you didn't get that second one. Well, if that's what your intention was, then congratulations, because resetting your sleep schedule is really hard. But I guess if it's 4, if you start off really early, then, you know, if you sleep in a little bit later, it's not as big of a deal, because you're just sleeping until like a normalish time.
이영호 선수 같은 거 벌처 게릴라 때문에 자원 채취할 여력이 없습니다 지금.
다수의 뮤탈리스크와 히드라리스크로 신대근 선수는 컨셉을 완전히 잡은 모양이네요. 근데
The drug is strong. Yeah, okay.
그리고 뭐 이영호 선수가 확장 내주고 있는 거는
Fair enough.
불안하긴 해도 신대근 선수는 자기 자신의 플레이 자체는 잘 해주고 있긴 하단 말이죠.
Is it a drug that you're taking to
업그레이드를 위해서도 그렇고.
because you want to reset your schedule, or is it for some other reason? Oh, hello, Mutas.
신대훈 선수가 이 경기를 잡는다면은 5시를 안 주는 가운데 12시, 6시가 돌아가면
Well, that was a quick pick off of this base. That's a lot of irradiates. Those mutas are pretty spread out. There he goes, putting the irradiated muta on top of the SCVs, and then the glaive killed the rest of the SCVs. What a genius!
초반과 중반의 상황이 돼서 신대훈 선수가 지금 많이 따라잡 신대훈 선수가 오히려 리드라는 느낌이.
That was really well done, actually. Hyva has every other base on the map right now, too. Are we actually gonna see Hyva beat Flash?
어쨌든 지금 신대훈 선수의 공격력 때문에
I'm gonna try and get some CBD gummies probably pretty soon.
예, 이 경기를 잡을 가능성이 굉장히 높아지고 있습니다.
Your dreams chased by T-Rexes and communists? That's pretty weird. Are the T-Rexes also communists, or are they separate factions that are both chasing you? Cuban communists or Russian communists? Or, I mean, there's a lot of different kinds of communists. There's Chinese communists. I just found out there's Afghan communists. I didn't realize that there were. I was listening to a podcast with the history of Afghanistan in '79 or '78 or something like that. Communists actually took over Afghanistan. And then people were upset about that, and they were about to overthrow the communists, and that's why the Soviets invaded, and that's why the Taliban was made. Well, that's partly why. Wherever you hide, the T-Rexes can follow you. That's pretty spooky, man. They weren't communisting hard enough. Yeah, they were. I mean, they were. No communist country has ever really been communist in practice, because the communists who took over the countries have always been corrupt or self-serving or whatever for the most part, or maybe just, I don't know, it's never really worked out. But in Afghanistan, they were really bad communists. They were terrible at communisting.
이영호 선수도 이럴 때일수록 방금처럼 어떤 그 드랍십으로 12시를 날리는 플레이, 예, 6쪽에 뭐 벌처가 난입을 한다든가 똑같이 드랍십 한 기로 뭔가 지속적으로 좀 견제를 해줘야 되거든요.
네. 자, 그만큼 자원 상황에 문제가 되고 있습니다.
네.
지금 빨리 경고등 들어왔고
Yeah.
이영호도요. 진짜
5시
오랜만에
yeah.
정면에서
못 가져간 그 순간부터
Interesting.
경기가 꼬여버린 거거든요.
Yeah, whenever I take stuff that helps me sleep, it always gives me weird dreams too, actually.
사실은 그래서
Like, even this melatonin gives me a little bit of weird dreams.
예, 6시에 그 고립되어 있던 골리앗들을
이거는 좋아요. 이거는
CIA exists, it's hard to communist.
있던 골리앗들을 저우가 제거하는 그때 나가고 센터를 잡는 게 아니라 진군을 한
Apparently, it was the CIA actually supported the ISI, which is the
이게 근데
Pakistani intelligence agency.
원래 마인은
And it doesn't stand for that, but that's the name of it.
들어오면 가르쳐
And they were the ones that were actually messing around in Afghanistan,
라바에는 또 많이
trying to defeat the communists.
아,
Oh!
데미지.
Could have been a lot worse.
감당할 수 있습니다.
But that was a juicy little mine in the supply line.
그런 정도 타격으로 뭐 대세에 아주 결정적인 영향을 미칠 정도는 물론 아니긴 하겠습니다만
P5P makes you produce melatonin. Interesting.
근데 지금 어쨌든 5시가
I've realized that melatonin is very good at helping me get to sleep, but it's not very good at helping me stay asleep unless I take a lot of it. Like, if I am able to get to sleep naturally, I sleep for a while. Oh, it blew up on the egg? Oh! I didn't realize that. That's interesting interaction. He does have egg on his face. Because it blew up! Went everywhere. So if I take melatonin, I usually get to sleep, but then I like wake up and back and wake up and back and wake up and back to sleep like over and over again. Hyva's still ahead in supply or by a little bit right now. It's really interesting. And Flash only mining is one base. Hyva might pull this off.
자원 이 쓰는 속도는 확실히 더디다는 건지 다들 알고 있지 않습니까? 이렇게 되면 이영호 선수 앞마당 자원도 다 고갈된 상태. 여기 자원밖에 안 남아.
Yeah, the third's almost mined out too. This is a weird spot where he's taking the middle.
들어갈 필요 없어요. 신대현 선수는 왜?
Beside her Ambien?
먹고 있는 자원이기 때문에 어차피 내가 잡은 경기 유닛을
I haven't actually talked to a medical doctor about it yet. Moletrap bot, why are you saying things twice still? I don't understand. What is wrong with you? I don't think there's anything I can do about it.
예, 어떻게 생각하면 이영호 선수는 12시 지역 어떤 그 본진에서 탱크의 차격 지원을 받을 수 있는 12시
I might need to contact support to find out how to fix this problem.
이럴 때일수록 좀 전에 보여줬듯이 벌처들이 적극적으로 활동을 해갖고 저그의 11시 그리고 9시 지역 멀티를 자꾸만 좀 타격을 해줄 필요가 있겠고요.
네, 본인은 5시도 못 돌리고 있는데 8시 얼트 돌린다는 거는
Flash also doesn't have any money. Look at his money. He's like getting like 10 minerals at a time. He just built something for 100 and now he's broke again. Keto Tiffin? I haven't heard of that one. I guess I haven't tried everything. Like I haven't tried Benadryl to sleep. Maybe I did a long time ago. I don't know. But I've tried a few different things, and melatonin actually didn't even used to work ever before either. Sonya sucks, man. Being tired, not being able to sleep. Bad news combo. Ketodifin is stronger than oh, okay. Well, I don't necessarily want anything too strong. But yeah, I'm kind of worried because like other stuff I've taken, like doxylamine, which is the stuff in NyQuil. Hyva did it! Hyva beat Flash! Amazing! Good for him! I don't think Flash is out of this yet, though. Alright, so let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. Quanro versus Cal.
Upgrade complete.
Hey, Diggity, what's up? That was quick. Yeah, now the volume's off on this. This volume is so weird today. And now we get the double raid response, the double host response, and the double thank you shout out response. Moletrap bot is going on a tear. Apologies for all that. How many games did you do, Diggity? That must have been like just 1 or 2, right? Hope they were good. Flash 1-1, Hyva 1-1. What? We've only watched wait. Oh yeah, no, you're right actually. Yeah, you're right. I was confused. I was missing a game in my head. Diggity ready with 6644. Just 2. One was effort versus Queen. Nice. From what? Was that from a recent tournament thing or just fun? Replay that you found. Alright, let's skip ahead. Since this game does not start for a little while. Closer to starting. Apparently the booth girl's getting married. Alright. Skip forward again. Starcraft TV stuff they sent. Oh, okay. I apparently lost touch with that guy. That sounds like a cool replay to do, though. That's awesome. So that'll go on Starcast's YouTube channel, right? Starcraft TV, if you guys don't know, is a YouTube channel where the guy has contacts with Korean gamers and he pays them to play games, basically, so that he can give them to people like Diggity to do casts. It's pretty cool. I did a few casts for them and then didn't really work out, so. Cal was playing so good he went home. Yeah, this is the wedding ceremony actually. You may now play Starcraft for the bride. Interesting. Pool first. Early probe scout. I guess you kind of have to early probe scout. It's a 2-player map, so the Zerg knows where you are. You gotta know if they're going pool first. Ooh, it's Cal going thumbs down. I think.
아무래도 일단 그런 견제가 중반 이후부터 나와주기 때문에 어떤 두 선수의 어떤 플레이 스타일을 감안했을 때는 분명히 공격의 키. 먼저 그 한상모 선수가.
Well, I'm not drowsy, but I'm tired today. I'm not drowsy like from taking something, but I'm pretty tired because I just didn't get almost any sleep last night. So I'm having trouble paying attention as well. This probe, man. Quanro is not amused. Oh, who is this? Is Quanro versus... Wait, who is this? Quanro versus Cal? Yeah. Quanro versus Cal. Oh, I forgot to change the names with the Flash game, actually, sorry. So that means that if Cal wins this... If Cal wins this, he's basically in and Quanro's out. Almost. Except in case of crazy circumstances. Is it like the... Oh, that's like the casters, but drawn in Simpsons style. That's kind of cool. That's actually really cool. The Star League. Luckily, it's holiday in India. Wait, what? Does your company do work in India, I guess, or with India? That's kind of cool. Yeah, a lot of normal people have a 3-day weekend coming up. Oh, we got some Simpsons emotes. Nice. Yeah, I remember seeing it on my calendar. Think? No, wait. Maybe not. I thought I saw some international holiday on my calendar. Maybe not. Oh, no. Non-Korean approved soy sauce? What does that mean? Is it Japanese approved soy sauce? Ganesh Chaturvinaya Chaturthi. I know Ganesh is an Indian god, so it must just be like a religious something or other, I guess. I recognize the word Chaturthi or so, whatever that is. I think because I have a friend who's Indian. I think she's talked about that at some point, but I don't know what it means. Soy sauce is soy sauce is an American thing? Really? That's crazy. How is it an American thing? I guess is it like how Chinese food, like teriyaki, is like an American thing technically or something? Everyone's got a holiday this weekend. It's a good weekend to have a holiday, I guess. Although so the Indian holiday is today, right? Okay, so dude, midweek holidays I think are the best. I like midweek holidays, maybe even more than the weekend holidays, because breaking up the work week just helps so much. You get a little bit of a break in the middle. You don't lose your stride too much, but you also get to recuperate. I find it very satisfying as well, being unemployed. You don't make much money in that business, which is gonna be a problem when my savings runs out. But in the meantime, it's nice to not have to go to work. Except I kind of have to go to work in some senses, in some ways, sometimes. Okay, this VOD is now different than the last one in its shape as well, by the way. What the hell? Soy sauce is the opposite of what Korean people want. Lubricates the rice and makes it hard to lift? I mean, but Koreans put sauce on their rice dishes. It's not always soy sauce, but it usually has some sort of sauce on it. I think. Inflation. I talked to someone today who stopped into the store and she was like, she owned her own little store. And, hey, Agent Rifle, what's going on? Things are pretty well, actually, yeah. I'm tired, more tired than usual, but I got other things going on there that are kind of nice, so. But yeah, she was like, yeah, I barely survived, my business barely survived COVID, but now with inflation, I have to go out of business. Like, so she's moving to Arizona for some reason.
히드라 숫자를 급격히 늘리고 있습니다. 한상봉.
I'm always tired, but like there's an average moletrap tiredness level. And today I'm above it. Maybe I don't know if you were here. Well, yeah, I thought you were here earlier. But I guess not everyone was. But I was saying, like my 1 through 5 is like everyone else's 5 through 10 or 6 through 10. I need stim pack. Dude, I can't. I actually cannot. Well, not can't, but like I don't drink caffeine because it messes with my body too much. I get headaches. Screwed you for sick pay from months ago. Well done, well done. They're like, no, screw you, and you're like, how about yes? How about not no? Dude, unless you can tell me my bloodline is weak in Klingon, I don't want to hear it. Do not want to hear it. Worf drank prune juice, and he said it was a drink of warriors, so... I don't think it's that my bloodline is weak, I think it's that I overloaded myself on caffeine when I was younger. Ruined my chemistry with relation to it, probably. Hey, that's good! Yeah, man, that the commute was insane. Or is insane still, I guess, until you move. That's great. It's gotta be chilled prune juice? Oh, okay. Kakram? What's up, Sage? Yeah, man. People really did love this stuff. I mean, the best is when you see the finals, and there's like a finals, and people are crying in the crowd. People are like actually in tears. Oh, this DT. Oh my god, this DT. There's even the Overlords and Hydralisks right there! It's right there! Oh, Quandro just realized it. Just realized it. And he's like, ah. Well, Quandro just lost the OSL, apparently. Yeah, man. So watch the fans like crying in the crowd in the finals is just it's just crazy to see how into it people are. It's cool, man. And now they got people back in the stands for the ASL. I don't know if people are quite as into it as they used to be, but yeah, Worf was one of my favorite characters. That's why I did actually learn some Klingon when I was a kid because of Worf. I liked him. Oh, look at the paint dripping. There's a drop right there. It's gonna harden up as a droplet. No! Oh, he take a brush and he smoothed it out. Oh, good. I was talking with some people the other day about simulator games, and I was like, you know what? Simulator games are so ridiculous. I bet I could make a paint drying simulator and just make a bunch of money. And a friend of mine was like, I bet they already made it. And I looked it up, and there is actually literally a paint drying simulator on Steam. I can't even. And so, I think it's only like $1 too. The brush APM is strong, yeah. They need fans on the stage? Wait, you mean like fans like blowing? Spinny fans? Or fans like human fans? Or was that the joke? Was that it was both? Okay, okay, that was the joke. Okay, got it. Nice. Oh, Quanro. It's crazy how that one... I mean, he might have lost anyways, right? But, like, that one thing put him so far behind so early that now this is the supply differential. You know, is 6 drones dying, his entire base where the drones dying at a crucial moment when he only had... Yeah, that was probably a third of his economy. Big oof. So now Quanro's 0-2, Cal's 2-0. If I'm not mistaken. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4. Is this the one? Alright, Quanro versus Hyva. We'll see if the volume is doing it on this one. Okay, this sounds like higher volume? Game's still nowhere near the game, so let's fast forward again. Should I turn this down? The sound is like different on every single VOD, so let me know if... I'm gonna turn this down a tad, but let me know what you guys think about the volume. Okay, Hyva is orange. Quanro is yellow. Great, an orange versus yellow ZVZ. At least it's not an orange versus yellow ZVZ where yellow is the name of one of the players. Guardians need to do splash damage? I think they'd be way too powerful. Imagine how it would melt Marines if they did splash. Although they're so easy to kill though. I don't know, that might be a way of making him look better. Back and stop. Grandma's white dirt.
A조가 뭐 16강에서 이제 조편성이 이루어졌을 때만 하더라도 어떻게 보면 신대호 선수 가장 약체
Dug fresh from the mine?
그런 부분에 대해서
Dirt that your mama told you. What the hell is this?
상당히 신대호 선수에게 관심이 증폭이 됐었죠.
Is this actual dirt? Or is this like a kind of candy or something like that?
뭐 이런 플레이를 한다는 것 자체가
What the hell am I looking at?
뭔가 좀 역사적인 시스템 좋지 않겠습니까? 사상 처음으로 전조 재경기 가능합니다. 전조.
지금 한상범 선수는 아예 멀티 쪽의 어떤 그 플레이를 그냥 드론을 그냥 쭉쭉 생산해내면서 좀 부유하게 가는 모습인데 어쨌든 신대근 선수의 선캐스 빌드는 뮤탈리스크를 통해서의 어떤 그 우위를 점하겠다는 게 상당히 높거든요.
People eat it? You know, it's funny, on the bottom of the page it said people bought together Grandma's white dirt and edible clay, and I was like, what the hell? Why would people eat dirt? Is it probably some sort of hippie like digestive myth thing or something like that?
웅진 팬이신데.
네, 팬임에도 불구하고 네. 저기 나오려면 웅진의 한상봉이 져야 됩니다, 지금요.
Now this VOD is squished. Why does every VOD have to be different?
근데 지금 글쎄요. 어쨌든 빌드가 좀 갈리는 상황이기 때문에 신대호 선수가 선캐스를 간 만큼 레어라든가
Do not eat this clay when you first get it. Put in the paper bag and let it air out for a week?
좀 가까운 거리에서 어떤 테크가
What
빠른
is
점을
going
활용한다는 모르겠지만은 확실히 레어 단계에서의 어떤 모습이
Impress her with your plant
차이가
knowledge.
나고
그러면
있습니다.
상대편에 해처리를 더 가져가는데
Eat the soiled plant in the pot.
뭐 가로 세로 방향했다면 신대근 선수가
What is going on?
엄청나게 그 몰아쳐갖고 승부를 보면은 뭐 약간
pull up
유리한
Discord,
면도
huh?
있었겠습니다만 지금은 신대근 선수가 일단
I don't see anything in Discord.
병력 갈무리해 뒀다가 딱 그 손가스 간 이 저그가 약간 유리해지는 그
Not in
딱
my
타이밍
Discord.
있지 않습니까?
네.
그때 승부를 한번 보는 게 좀 좋아
Is there
보입니다.
something in Diggity's Discord?
저글링도 그러니까 아무래도 가난한 신대원 선수 입장에서는
No?
네, 저글링이 난입을 해서 드론 한두 개라도 이렇게 데미지를 입게 되면 이건 정말 급속도로 어쨌든 레어 단계 뮤탈리스트
Alpha Chad move. That's me. I'm the Alpha Chad.
그래서 그런지 병력들을 꽤 많이 전진시키진
네.
않습니다. 중간까지 갔다가 원위치 시키기도 했거든요.
빌드의 차이상 원래 원의 처리 플레이는 투의 처리 상대로 저글링에서의 압박도 받게 되는 거거든요.
예.
Eat the.
비밀이야 지금 신대근.
I don't know if that's something I want to do in a date, but that's something I would do in general, though.
숨겨놨던 거 어떻게 움직일까 싶었는데 신대근 선수의 저글링
I would love. That'd be fun to eat fake glass in front of people.
결국 신대원 선수가 가진 카드는 어쨌든
Oh god, we got a chart going.
스파이어가 완성됐을 때 뮤탈리스크를 안정적으로 모으게 되면 일정 타이밍까지는 앞마당이 있다고 하더라도 투캐스가 안 되기 때문에 빠른 뮤탈리스크가 위력을 발휘할 수 있거든요.
그렇죠.
그 타이밍에 신대원 선수가
Moletrap tiredness level.
어떤 뭐 스커지를 뽑고 어떻게 뭐 이렇게 서로 상호 눈치를
Apparently it was a 7 yesterday. Now it's an 8.
바로 뮤탈리스크를 그냥
Oh,
모을 수
7 is
있고요.
on
아니면은
the last stream.
그,
Okay, okay.
저글링과 함께 뮤탈리스크로 한
Oh
타이밍
shoot,
승부를
where's the
보기
VOD?
위해서
I lost track of the VOD. I've got too many tabs open. I can't find
두기 정도 뽑을 수도 있겠습니다만
which one is
어쨌건,
VODing right now.
가면 갈수록 한상봉 선수가
Oh, here it is.
유리해진다는 건 아주
그럼요.
자명합니다.
그러니까 신대근의 유리한 점은 지금부터 이제 상대가 없어지기 시작하는, 소멸되기 시작하는 거예요.
네.
지금은 이제 극대화되는 시점이고요, 신대근.
He can't just keep getting more and more tired forever.
네, 뮤탈리스크를 뽑아내는데 아무런 압박을 안 받았거든요. 저글링 소모도 무리하지 않았고요.
네.
에볼루션 챔버를 짓고 스포 콜로니를 지어서 일단 막겠다는
I
게
should
한상봉
probably
선수
take a moment to
생각이고요.
text some people
수명은
back.
없을 수밖에 없는 거. 테크차이도 상대 빌드
Already after this
아니죠.
game.
한상범 선수의 생각도 괜찮죠. 어차피
I'll
현재
go
단계에서
AFK for a sec.
뮤탈리스크는 신대원 선수가 앞설 수밖에 없기 때문에 수비하겠다. 이렇게
Conroe's down 0-2, so this is like.
그렇다면 신대원 선수는
Is it possible for him to even get out of this group? I think he has to hope for a 3-way tiebreaker.
그럼요. 저글링 일단 피 좀 빼놓고
The
다
cow
저글링
beats Flash or
다 끌어들일
something.
수 있는 겁니다.
일단 그 저글링 싸움에서 밀릴 정도로 저글링 숫자가 부족하면은 큰일 납니다 지금.
네.
그 한상봉 선수는. 한상봉 선수가 드론 숫자는 신대근 선수보다 확실히 많은데.
자, 신대근 어떻게 합니까? 한번 들어갑니까?
I don't usually leave early to sleep, but I do leave early to like because I'm so tired that I can't stream and I need to relax before sleeping or something like that, I guess.
저그 대 저그대에서 쉽게 보기 힘들 전략이거든요.
You have a date coming over for a few nights? Awesome. If anything would inspire me to clean my place up, I think that would be it. Although actually I have been cleaning my place up recently. Not expect anyone to be coming over, but my family's gonna be visiting and so I kinda wanna not impress them, but also not disgust them.
근데 지금 한상범 선수가 굉장히 잘 반응했기 때문에
How bad is it to ask your date to help you clean? Dude, okay. I got a story for you guys that's related to that. It's one of the crowning regrets of my life. My last day of work, when I was moving away from college, that I was working, I closed up with this woman that I was working with, and she offered to give me a ride home from work. And I was talking about how I had to pack that night because I was like leaving the next day or whatever. And on the ride home, she's like, "Do you want help packing?" I was like, "No, I got it. It's fine." She's like, "Are you sure? You might need some help staying awake. It's gonna be late. You might need someone to help you stay awake." And I was like, "Nah, it's fine. I've got some music or whatever." She's like, "Okay, well, you know, if you want some help, I'm happy to." I'm like, "Oh, you know, I'm fine. I'll be able to deal with it. I got it covered." She's like, "Okay."
자, 무겁게 스포는
Here's my phone number. Call me if you change your mind.
예, 앞마당 스포.
I was like, thanks, I appreciate it. Let's keep in touch. Bye. Have a nice summer.
보시면은요.
앞마당 스포 깨졌고요.
깼다면 이게 지금 이 뮤탈리스크가 이겨야 되는데.
네.
I don't know for sure.
상황이 아니거든요, 지금.
I can't be sure, but I think she might have been romantically interested in me, and I was completely oblivious.
예, 한상봉 선수 또 멀티 하나 더
And
하고
I
있어요.
네, 왜냐면 미네랄적 여유가
have
있었기 때문에.
hated myself ever since.
오로드가 지금 또 3 쿠션 데미지 증산에서 맞아주고 있죠. 한상봉은.
She was really cool too. Like I actually I was kind of interested in her at one point,
스포가 또 완성이 됐네요.
but then I just was a complete moron. Maybe also a coward. Maybe even if I had realized what was going on, I probably wouldn't have been able to
안돼 보이고요.
네,
예.
이제는 투게스가 또 채취되고 있는
accept her help. I don't know.
현재 시기를 벗어나면 이제 한상봉 선수가 공중을 압도하게 됩니다.
Well, she'd already stolen my kidneys
전략 자체는
once,
굉장히
so
신선했고요. 물론 안 나온 전략은 아니긴 합니다만 극히 보기 드문 전략이었는데 어쨌든 그 전략이 좀
I knew she wasn't gonna steal the other one.
알겠습니다.
네.
지금으로서는.
하나 몰아때리기를 했으면 어떨까나 아침이나
그렇죠, 예.
이거저거 다
It's actually an alpha
지금
chat
이제
move.
앞마당을 따라가면서
Is it though?
사실은 신대근 선수 이길 수가 없고요.
I
예.
don't know about that. I think it's a cowardly, nerdy, naive, inexperienced
예, 추가적으로 멀티를
nerd
하고 있나 뭐 이
move.
지역도 이제 한번 그 점검을 했던 모양인데
네.
12시
alpha, cowardly, inexperienced, naive nerd move.
거기에다가 지금 게스가 부족할 뿐이지 한상봉 선수가 또 12시에서 게스 채취만 해주고 이거는 뭐 순식간에 이제 한상봉
네.
선수의 공중 유닛이 쏟아지는 거거든요.
나 스포는 이번에 3저글링 들어서 깰 수 있습니까?
I was actually
깬다고 하더라도 공중병력이 압도한다는 보장이 있나요?
boom. I was renting a U-Haul the next day.
무조건 수비적으로만
little bit
플레이하면
less,
무조건 이기는 상황이기 때문에
네.
사실 이런 정도
less romantic, maybe.
거의 어렵습니다.
신대가는
예.
뒤로 돌아볼 것도 답이 없습니다. 지금요.
지금은
I've always
스포가
been,
없어도 장담할 수가
in
없거든요.
another sense though, an idiot in that kind of way that I've always been unable to accept people's help. Even if it had just been a friendly offer, I probably needed the help hacking, and I was just like too stubborn to let anyone help me. I still am. Maybe a little less so, but I'm like barely paying attention to this game because I kind of feel bad for Quanro. Like even if he wins this game, it's not really gonna.
신대근 선수가 그만큼 상황이 어렵다는 거죠. 예.
Yeah, you mentioned that she came over and like cleaned your place, and I was like, what?
예, 보디스 완성되겠고. 예.
I looked up that lady several years later.
약간의 폐색이 보입니다.
예, 약간 정도가 아니라 시작이 짙은 거죠, 이 정도면. 예.
And found her online and said, hey, remember we used to work together, and she was happily in another relationship, or in a relationship, so. But we reconnected, and so I've slightly kept in touch with her. Someday I hope that I can actually ask her about that, but it might not be appropriate to be like, hey, 20 years ago, were you hitting on me? Hyva, not having a great day. He beat Flash, right? But like other than that. So now Quanro is 1-2 and Hyva is 1-2, I think, right? So now if Cal beats Flash, he'll be 3-0 and Flash will be 1-2 and they'll be tiebreakers. A B-tier Zerg beat Flash. I mean, you know, Flash is really good, but he has to lose some games sometimes. You're super blunt when people when I think they're hitting on me. I have almost never thought anyone was hitting on me, so I wouldn't really know. 2, 3, 4. Is this the last one? No, that's not it. That's. Did I not have the right VOD now? What's going on? Where's the last, Get him on the third marriage. Yeah. A lot of the people that I have ended up dating are divorced. Or something like that. Okay, I'm trying to look at the list now, because I didn't want to spoil it, but... Where is the last game? Am I confused? Like, is there maybe not a last game? Oh, here it is. I must have just missed it, I guess, in the list. Okay, this is what I get for trying to do all these games in a weird order. Alright, oops. Okay. So here's the last game then. I think this is it. Yeah, Flash versus Cow. I think this is the right one. And now this one's loud. I don't know what's going on with these volumes, man. Got another wide people VOD. Hard for you to trust. You've been in a whack situation with women who wait, what? Women who corner you? Lots of people don't know. I'm pretty sure I don't know when people are hitting on me. I think I might know now, though, and like, I've definitely almost never been aware of someone hitting on me, except like once or twice, and those were situations where someone was like being weird and drunk or creepy in some way. White guy in the audience with a chiseled jaw, gotta show him. If a woman puts her arms on both sides of you with your back to the wall, she's probably into you or she's gonna hit you 50-50. Ooh. Yeah, I've had a couple times where I was kind of like spooked out by someone that was hitting on me. Not hitting me, but hitting on me. It's worth the risk. But I don't really get a hit on though. But the couple times I have been hit on, other than that, were weird occasions, and then like either real Starcraft fans watch live games. Is that what it said? Make your bets. Do they? Liquibet still isn't still a thing, is it? I thought Liquibet was like retired. Liquibet season 34. What the hell? For ASL? It's crazy. I didn't know they were still doing it. I definitely do not know enough about the scene to actually make any accurate Liquibet stuff. I used to be able to, but... I think a lot of Western women do also cry. Chris. I said, I was trying to say Chris, and I read Fry at the same time. I calculated risk has not been the best. What was I saying? Yeah, one time there was I was at a concert and like someone was being a jerk and I kind of called him out. It wasn't even really much of a confrontation, but the other guy left. But apparently this girl that was next to me was really impressed that I called him out. And she was like, apparently she was with another guy. She was dancing with her boyfriend, but apparently she was checking me out the whole time, and I didn't realize it because she was with her boyfriend, so why would I even think about it? And then a friend of mine afterwards was like, dude, she was checking you out the whole concert. I was like, what? That's the one time actually. That's the only time actually that someone has told me that someone was hitting on me after the fact.
김건 선수가 어쨌든
Oh no, there was
그런
one other
안정적인
time when
선택을 했다라면 좀더
someone
유리하단
told me
말이죠.
after
이영호
I
선수가
bought
이런
coffee
터렛이라든가
that like
상대 어떤 그 빠른 테크 플레이에
the barista
대비해서
was
미사일 터렛을
giving me eyes.
군데군데
And I was
지으면서
like,
돈을
I don't
쓰게
even know if
만들어야
that's
돼요.
true,
원래
but
김구현 선수가 선택한 빌드가 좀
betting on
약해질 수
Bisu in
있는데
action?
아예 미사일 터렛이라든가 이런 걸 아카데미 엔지니어링 이걸 배제해버리고 3팩으로 늘리는 타이밍 러시가 굉장히 무서울 수 있는데
Sounds like a
일단
safe
터렛을
bet.
지으면서 돈을 쓰고 있는 부분은 김구현 선수에게 긍정적입니다.
그럼요.
뭔가 할 것 같거든 입구만 가놓으니까요.
예. 어쨌거나 김구현 선수는 그러니까 그런 그 미묘한
I do
심리죠.
not
아주
know.
미묘한.
I don't want to look at the schedule because I don't want to spoil it for myself.
평범한 형태로 안전하게 더블
I've actually been watching the ASL videos like a little bit behind the times.
수비에 대한 투자도 해가면서 멀티를 했어야 되니까 말이죠.
네.
지금 이 그림만 봐도 이영호 선수는 아직 뭔가 올지도 모른다라는 이런 그 의구심을 떨칠 수가 없습니다. 수비에 투자를 더 해야 돼요.
Storytime of failure? Uh-oh.
둘러버립니다.
Uh-oh.
시야를 놓치지 않습니다, 김구현.
그러니까 어쨌든 지금 현재 상황을 놓고 이제 판단을 해본다면 굉장히
Oh, speaking of which,
양 선수가
actually has nothing to do with it.
그런 의도로 이영호 선수가
Let's do
골을
Chatcraft after this
만들어내요.
game because I realized it's been a little while.
일적 축구발에보다 팽팽한데 이영호를
Oh, that's right. I was gonna I need to text some people.
뭔가지 해법을 찾아야 됩니다, 김구현이.
After Agent's
보통의 경우라면
rifle
이렇게
story,
이영호
I'll
선수가 수비적으로
text some
플레이를 할
people.
수밖에 없을 때 김구현 선수가 추가 멀티 하나를 먼저 가져가는 이런 형태가 돼야지 이제 프로토스가 기본적으로
I have
가는 거고
many failure, dating failure stories. Oh, so many.
보낸 것 같은데 그냥 이 상태로 쭉 가면 터렛들 지어놓고 어쩌고 한 거 결과가 전 다 재산 아닙니까?
예.
그대로 쭉 가면 이영호 선수
Something which haunts me.
아, 이게 이영호 선수의
I don't even know if I call this a dating failure
이런
story, but it
것들을
was
확인해야 됩니다. 지금
dating lack of
옥저버가
success.
팩토리 어떤 부분, 근데 지금 커맨드 센터를 짓고 있는 부분을 확인을 해야
I'll say this in a minute, though.
선수가
Customer come up,
해야지. 이걸 생각할 수
hit on
있는
you for an
거거든요. 어쨌든
hour.
커맨드 센터를 확인하고 팩토리가 늘어나지 않는 모습을 보게 되면 아 타이밍은 아니네.
Damn, bro,
이런
you gotta get her
식으로 하면서
number.
잡을 수가 있는 거거든요.
네, 옥저버가 좀 더 활발히 움직여야 됩니다.
And I asked, and she said Amazon's nefarious plot. Oh wait, no. She said no.
바뀌어요, 지금요.
꽤나 그 유리하게 진행되던 경기.
Maybe she's like,
에서도 이영호 선수에게
was it within earshot?
최종적으로 그
Did she hear your coworker like say like get her number? Maybe she was just like, well, I'm not gonna do what you think I'm gonna do.
못해서 역전패를 당했던 김구현인데.
네.
Oh, that's I always forget to take this off screen before I turn it on.
아, 이영호 선수도
It's the map editor window.
어쨌든 아래쪽에 붙어서 미사일 터렛의 어떤 그 위치라든가
Yeah, man, dude. I actually was at
교면 심리전 경기 렉저로 지금 묻어 나오는 거거든요.
근데 드라군이
I was at my high school reunion,
My life for hire.
and there was a woman who I knew in high school who I didn't really talk to since then, and we reconnected when I was at the reunion. And she was like not really like hitting on me, but we were some flirting going on, right? It was nice. And then like she was going to a bar with some other people afterwards, and she wanted me to come along, and I couldn't because I was dog sitting, and the dog was gonna pee all over the place. I like literally couldn't. So I was really disappointed in that, but I got her number, and she actually, even though we were both visiting for the reunion, we lived in the same area, so I got her number. And then I texted her later, and she like to try and get together. At first I tried to text her a little bit. She wasn't really interested in texting that much, and so then I texted her, "Hey, you want to do this thing? Go to this concert with me or whatever." And she didn't say anything. And then I found out she had a boyfriend the whole time. Like, why was she? I don't know. So I was like, what the hell? Why were you like? So maybe that's what she was doing. Maybe it was just an attention thing. Maybe she just liked the attention. Like this woman at the reunion, maybe she just wanted the attention, and I was there, and I was giving her attention, and then she went back to her boyfriend, you know? Anyway, I think I missed something. Oh, he said it when you were out of earshot, so she didn't even hear that. I don't know, man. How many times have you dodged the bullet? Ooh, that's a good question.
아비터라는 어떤 그 또 하나의 이제 비수가 남아있긴 하지만 어쨌든 이영호 선수가 좋습니다 지금은.
자, 어제 아비터 리콜도 뭐 공격형 리콜
At least twice.
결국 다 났으면 결국은 하나하나 밀리면서 그냥 그 경기 지치고
Well, 1.5 times.
찾아냅니다 지금요.
이영호 선수가 워낙에 잘 버티니까 이영호 선수가 3가스까지 버티면서 확장을 해놓고 그 다음에
I'll text you, Diggity.
이런 그림으로 나가면은 아무리 그 뒤쳐졌던 것도 보통은 이제 만회를 하면서 이제 그 플레이가 되거든요. 이제 그래서 이영호가 괜찮다. 예, 김구현 선수 약간 무리된 싸움이 아니었나 이렇게 말씀드리기도 하는 건데 그냥 일반적인 패턴이라고 한다면 이건 토스가 좋긴 좋아요. 왜냐하면은 조금 전에 서로 간의 병력을 소모시켰단 말이죠. 서로 간의 병력을 소모시키고 김구현 선수는 빠르게 소모시킨 만큼의 병력을 다시 생산해낼 수 있는 시간을 원래는 지금 만들어 놨어요.
We went to dinner date, and halfway through, she took me to her place, and I walked to the apartment with her boyfriend was home playing Xbox.
뭐 이영호이기 때문에
Was that like, I mean, was that like he was okay with it kind of thing? Yeah, that might have been like he knew she was out getting a date, you know, or something. But that's weird that she didn't tell you ahead of time. But yeah, there's one time I definitely dodged the bullet. Pretty big time. No, 2 times. Definitely 2 times I dodged the bullet. 3 times. I've dodged the bullet 3 times. My first girlfriend turned out to actually have some mental problems that were undiagnosed and untreated at the time. She went a little bit off the deep end, but I don't say that in a critical way. I say that in a sympathetic way because she was going through some shit. But it was not comfortable for me and my friends who she knew. You don't need more. Nice guy. I think you know some people that I know that are polyamorous as well, Diggity, that maybe you don't know they are. I'm pretty sure. Well, I know that you know someone that I know who's from our high school who's poly, or maybe is open relationship the same as poly? Maybe it's different. Actually, I think it's different. I think open relationship is like, oh yeah. Okay, I didn't know you knew. I would think that open relationship is like, you can sleep around. Poly is where you like actually like have relationships with other people, like more than one boyfriend or girlfriend or whatever partner. Just single, yeah. Some people can make it work, man, but I'm just not one of them. I mean, maybe someday I could, but it would take a lot. It's too much work for me to get comfortable with that kind of concept. Bring them in. Yeah. Apparently it's called a polycule. Like a molecule. It's a polycule. When they have a communal relationship. But that's when everyone's together. When you have a partnership and they have other people that are separate, that's different. That's not a polycule, I think. But I don't actually know these things very well, so I could be wrong about this. It's an interesting recall. Like, the Dragoons popped immediately, but the rest of this stuff is doing pretty good damage. But he's just killing turrets, but that was a good turret. It's a good amount of turrets and depots and stuff killed, though. But yeah, recalling right on the mines was a bit monk-out. Another time I dodged a bullet was actually when I moved to San Diego. I dated this chick who had some weird ideas about things, and that was one of those things where, like, people kind of warned me about it, but I didn't really listen. And then later on I was like, oh, I see what people meant. And she luckily rejected me. That's actually that's where I've dodged the bullet, actually. In each occasion, they've rejected me in some way, and then I've been able to get out, and then, like, realize later that it was for the best. Thinking, I think you met that woman in San Diego that I was with for a bit. Sort of with, not really. We went on like 1 or 2 dates. Except the dates were kind of like big dates. Like I spent a weekend with her basically. And then she said, "Oh, I can't be with you. I can only be friends." But she then secretly wanted to be more than friends, and she wanted me to keep pursuing her because she had this weird idea that like she needed to be pursued even though she'd specifically rejected me, and she wanted me to not let that stop me because she had this weird effed up vision of romance in her head. But she didn't tell me that she, or indicate in any way that she wanted me to keep pursuing her. So I was just always frustrated. And like we spent time together as friends and like cuddled and stuff, and that was just even more frustrating, so I couldn't take it anymore, and finally I just moved on. And then when I moved on, I was like, by the way, I thought you might want to know, I'm finally going to stop chasing you because I moved on. And she was like pissed about it and stopped talking to me. Last time I talked to her was that conversation. Because she was like, she felt rejected, even though she had been rejecting me for months, and I was just finally telling her I was okay with it. That was some effed up stuff. So that was a bullet I dodged. Why am I getting BNet patch updates? Probably because BNet updated, I guess. That would make sense. She's about to give birth soon? I'm doing a little bit of math. Luckily, you kicked her out a year ago, 9 months. It's not yours, so that's good. You know, but sometimes people get scared and they feel like they need to attach themselves to someone to, like, if they're worried about having a father for their kid or something. She's probably got issues. She sounds like a... yeah, sad situation. So the third time I dodged a bullet was a woman who was paranoid about being in a relationship. She didn't want to be pinned down. She didn't want to feel like she didn't have freedom. And so she was dating me. And then every time we got a little bit close, after like, you know, like maybe 3 or 4 or 5 dates or something like that, maybe 3 or 4 dates, she broke it off. That was sad. And then she was like, wait, actually, you're a nice guy. And I was like, WTF. And I was like, alright, fine, you know, if you're apologetic, I'll give you another chance, and if you really want to be with me or whatever. And then we dated for another like week or 2, and then things started to feel nice, and then she got scared and she called it off again. And she did this like 6 or 7 times before I finally... Actually, then I actually moved to San Diego again for a short term. Those are carriers, by the way. He's double upgrading carriers. This is interesting. So then, like, when I moved away, it, like, gave me an excuse to stop the cycle, and then she thought we were gonna get back together again, and I ended up going on vacation in Texas, and she was there also, and so we met up, and she thought we were gonna get back together in Texas, and she was, like, hurt that she thought I was flirting with her friend. I was like, what are you talking about? She's like, I thought we were getting back together. I'm like, what? No. You broke my heart like 9 times in a row. It sucked. She's like, oh, I guess you're right. And then, so luckily she rejected me enough that I got sick of her because it's not good. What is he doing with his recall? Protecting this base? Defensive recall?
More field stabilized.
Uh-oh! Oh, snap. Kerrigan's the girl for you. Alright, we'll get some Hydralisks in there. Thank you, Alien Dogstar, for the 13-month resub. I think that's the way to go. Just stick to one woman. Just stick to Kerrigan. Don't worry about anyone else. But anyway, so yeah, that was another lady that was definitely a dodge. And then she was like, okay, well, let's just be friends then. I was like, great. And then like a week later, she's like, hey, we're friends, right? Can I ask you a question about guys? And I was like, what? And she was like, there's this guy I'm into and I'm trying to hit on him, and is this too much to do this to... Is he gonna be like freaked out because I'm being too fast? And I'm like, did you literally just like a week and a half ago try to jump my bones and now like you're trying to ask me for guy advice? Like, just rub it in how little you were interested in me in the first place, please. Just twist the knife.
바로 이 자원줄을 뜯게 되면 이영호 선수 자원줄을 압박받아요. 그 동안에 추가 멀티를 어디 하냐? 다시 9시에 시도하는 겁니다.
The Terran adjutant? That's a good one. That's a good one. She seems pretty cool. Classy. Cute. Was this the most recent girl? The bullet dodge one that I just explained? No, that was like 6 years ago or something like that. There was a woman I dated a few years ago that I almost counted as a bullet dodge, but then on second thought I don't think so, because the only reason I was thinking is because she lived in LA and she didn't want to ever leave LA, and so I dodged the bullet of getting stuck in LA. But I think things could have worked with her if things had gone differently. Unless you're talking about the woman I've been dating the last couple weeks. That's a different woman altogether. The last like real relationship I had was a few years ago. Chatcraft getting a little bit spicy. The Hydralisks are in town. They might turn the tide. No sign of a pylon yet. This game could end very soon. Terran adjutant is pretty nice one. Nice voice acting. Wait, Dwight from The Office dressed as the Queen of Blades is your dream girl? That's a high bar indeed. Is it a waste of a pylon? Spoon has arrived. There's an overlord there though. Oh, you mean you think that the 8 zealots still would have killed 16 zerglings and 2 hydras? That's a close one. Or 32 zerglings, I guess. Yeah, but he doesn't know if you're gonna add more zerglings. There's that overlord. There's 8 supply of zerg just waiting to be filled. You never know. 14 zealots is a lot of beef. It's a lot of beef. Cal does not look happy about this. The thing is Cal, if Cal loses this game, he still advances. He just advances second in the group instead of first. So he still wants to win this game, and he still has carriers that he can pull it off with. But if he wins, he definitely advances in first. And then it goes to tiebreakers. 2 hydras will definitely help. Especially if it was only the 8 zealots. Alright, well now this game might end soon, so I'm gonna have to do my texting after this Chatcraft, I guess. Time out relationships for too long, I got distracted.
병력 수급이 잘 안 돼갖고 그거는 어떻게 될지 모르는 상황이 된단 말인데.
Thank you again, Smith. Appreciate it. How's the new place working out, by the way? You've been there like a month or so now, right? Or something? He's distance mining. Where is he distance mining to? Like, where are those probes even going? Are they going to the third? Because she thought I slept with her sister when she came to town. Well, you know, that sounds like a bit of a bullet dodge too, because assuming you didn't sleep with her sister, if you did, then, you know, that's on you. But assuming that you didn't, you know, someone who's that has that lack of trust of both her partner and her family, based off of probably zero evidence, because if you didn't do it, there wouldn't be evidence for it. It's not someone you would necessarily want to try and make things work with anyways. There's a lot of Goliaths. The Hail Mary carrier attack into the main. Sister has open relationship. Oh, did he recall the carriers? Look at the interceptors flying across the map. Cal's just pulling tricks for the crowd now. Oh, he said, what if the sister... Okay, yeah. Is he actually gonna pull this off? Is Flash mining? I think this is Flash's last mining. Oh, he's got another stack of Goliaths behind those. Cal doesn't look like he's happy about this situation. Yeah, I figured you didn't. It's okay, Cal. You're still gonna advance. Oh no, he found the probe line. He found the distance mining. All the probes are just dying now. Oh, DT.
아니 이 영화한테 토스를 대체 어떻게 해결하는 생각을 모든 사람이 하고 있다 보니까 해설자들도 이제 함께 머리를 짜내갖고 이 영화를 토스를 이기기 위해서는 이렇게 운영을 하면 좋겠구나. 고민도 하고 프로토스 선수들에게 조언도 해주고 근데 이 영화가 이제 아주
그 이상이에요 진짜 그 이상이에요.
썩소를 알려주네요.
원래
그래서 어쩔
But yeah, I've been on a couple dates with this lady. This is one of the people I have to text back last week, and I'm probably gonna see her again this weekend. So we'll see. We'll see how that goes.
이영호는 프로토스전에 대해서만큼은 이미 경지에 올라 있어요. 뭐 다른 종족들도 마찬가지긴 합니다.
All right, we got a 1v1.
그 보이지 않는 약점도 이 선수는 잡아냅니다.
20경기
With 200 unit limit, you can stasis your units to build more and go over. Does that still work? I don't think so. I've never heard of that working. Was that an early patch bug or something like that? I think the only way to go over 200 is mind control. Or using buildings with the Zerg, like building buildings and then canceling them. I think I did that once where I built like 10 colonies. I built like 10 creep colonies and then built, you know, more Hydralisks and then canceled the creep colonies to get to 210 or something like that. Alright, so here's our Chatcraft setup right now. Let's go to the units. We got, what did I say? 14 Zealots? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I'm kind of stacking them mostly over towards the Zerg. I think I added one extra. So we'll remove this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 16 sets of Zerglings. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I don't know why I'm singing these. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, and 2 Hydralisks, courtesy of Alien Dogstar. And no Marines! Ah! No Marines today. No Marines. In before 3-guy Montags win the game. No. Alright, we'll save the map. Last day of August. Remind me to clear out my Chatcraft folder to make it easier to select these in the future. Alright. Pull up Starcraft. Sorry, I'm missing chat right now. What am I missing? Doing an online games? Max Cure, Stasis, and then build more? Oh, I didn't know. I didn't know about that. If it is something you could do, it's probably against the rules, but I feel like they must have patched it at some point. Otherwise, people would do that in ladder games and stuff. Be too abusable. Okay. Alright. I'm really starting to feel tired now. Let's get into the battle! You can land your CC and get a free nuke. True! Wait, why is there a Marine? Oh, there's an extra Zergling. Damn it, I forgot to remove those. I'm not gonna. If it's close, I'll redo it. I'm just not gonna worry about it. I'm sorry. I don't want to worry about the Marine. I don't want to redo it. This Marine's just gonna die. A couple Zerglings anyway. Can the Zealots pull it off? There's a lot of Zealots. What are these Zealots doing? Half the Zealots just didn't even fight. And this Protoss are still gonna win. GG. I don't think the one Marine changed the fight that much. Rebelto and Spoon taking home the win for Ire. Honorable Spoon with the last minute pylon and 8 Zealots to take the MVP. Well played. Well played. Look how many Zealots are. I wasn't that. There's 1, 2, 3. Let me click on them here. Okay, they all have full health actually. So the pylon was probably necessary, but maybe not all of the Zerglings. I mean, maybe not all the Zealots. Like maybe with 2 or 3 less Zealots or something like that. Yeah, it's true. Half the Zealots weren't even attacking. Hey, the Protoss hit 60! Man, that would be so cool if it was 60, 75, 90. They're all round numbers. Had to stop vacuuming. By the way, I might not be here on Saturday. Or if I am, I might do an early stream so I can end early. FYI. So, just fair warning. That might be what's happening. Alright. GG. Let's go back to some more Starcraft for a little bit longer. I mean, I'll just be honest with you guys. This woman I'm dating does not have a ton of availability, so I might go and see her on Saturday afternoon. In which case, I would move or change the schedule. All right, so that was one group. Let's do another group. This group is Baby and Stork. And Fantasy and wow, that's a stacked group, man. Is that really the same group? Let me just double check. Oh no, it's Baby, Movie, Stork, and Huashin. Zero and Fantasy is a different group. Okay. Well, still. Baby versus Stork's will be good. Okay, this VOD is back to like no volume. Shooter! If I was actually a 10 of tiredness, I don't know if I would actually even stream, man. I might have to skip it. I think once I streamed on like a 9, And I was a short stream or something. I don't remember. All right, Chatcraft is back online. Said I was skipping. What? I forgot to change the names again. Stork versus Baby? Is that what I said? Yeah, that looks like Baby, I think. AKA TY. What's up, Lurk Your Streams? Next stream you said you'd probably skip, so I said it's probably today. Oh, okay, yeah. Well, I don't know, we'll see. I have to work out some details of when I'm going to meet this lady. If I'm going to meet her. We have a tentative plan, but she's canceled 2 tentative plans in a row. Because she was too busy or too tired or something, so. Actually, no, that's not true. One of them, she said ahead of time, like, she might not be able to make it because she knows she's going to be tired. So, that was, like, it's not like she's... Makes it sound bad. It's not like in a bad way. The other time, like, something came up that was, like, a semi-emergency that she had to take care of, so... But, you know, I'm just saying, like, you never know. Tentative plan to meet on Saturday could get canceled. But I do have to text her back. So you guys have, and another friend of mine as well. So give me a minute. Let me make sure that... Okay, aspect ratio is on point. I actually have to go to the bathroom also. So I'm gonna BRB for a few minutes. As long as she's not pop. Yeah. Dude, let me tell you. Actually, the last 2 people that I dated somewhat seriously, both were like busy and they had kids, but then they're like, oh, well, I still want to date. And then like after a couple dates, they're like, actually, I'm too busy for this. Peace out. And they both said, let's be friends. And then they both ghosted me as a friend. So that's my recent... Oh my god, that's an amazing drawing. What is even going on there? It's like a bird head, like... Is it like... Is that a spaceship? Is it a Protoss spaceship? Or is that a wraith that's blowing the head off a stork? Is that what's going on? But these look like interceptors? Or maybe there's just... Oh, it's just the... Those are like in the background. There's just smaller things in the background. I thought it was a carrier at first. This looks like an interceptor, but it's... Oh wait, it literally says Protoss Interceptor in English underneath. And it's spelled with an S. Interceptor. So, yeah, this is a... I don't understand, though. But I thought this would be like a stork head, because it's like a bird. But this must be Stork's Interceptor carrier. Look at the upgrades, by the way. How the 3 is like a... I think it's a poop. I think it's a pile of poop. Can you guys see that? Yeah. It's not colored in. It's outlined in the bottom left. Oh, so this is the Interceptor? And this is a Wraith? Wait, does this say Crane? It says Crane in the top right. Instead of Stork. I don't know what's going on here, man. So this is the carrier. These are the interceptors. This is a stork, but it's actually a crane head. I'm done. I'm done with this picture. All right, I have to go to the bathroom and text some people. I'm gonna be back in a few minutes.
시즌 6까지 나왔었군요. 예.
오늘 진짜 캐리어 나오면 또 돕니다. 돈 돌아갑니다. 무조건 캐리어예요. 그죠?
캐리어는 어떻게 가느냐? 예.
하지만 전탱을 3표라군요. 네. 자, 아무튼 송병구 진짜 캐리어로 이기면 진짜 시즌 8, 9, 10 나옵니다. 미드만 시즌 10 나오는 거 아니에요?
일단 양 선수 모두 다 정찰을 좀 늦게 가져오는 형태로 자원 효율을 높이고 있고요. 스타리그 자체만을 즐기시는 분 같아요.
네. 뭐 대회 자체 팬도 있으시고요. 뭐 선수, 뭐 종족의 팬도 계시겠습니다만.
네, 뭐 제가 뭐 주변 저는 아무래도 여기 이제 중계를 하는 사람이다 보니까 저런 걸 잘 못 해봤는데 제 주변에 친한 사람들 이제 이야기 많이 들어보고 그러면 집에서 TV로 시청할 때하고 직접 왔을 때하고 재미가 차이가 많이 난다고 하더라고요.
네, 뭐 야구나 축구, 뭐 e스포츠도 마찬가지입니다. 네, 현장감이라고 표현이
그렇죠.
있어요. 그러니까 저희가 이제 스타리그 저 안쪽에 따로 이제 부스에 들어가지 않고 밖에 나와 있는 것들도 팬분들과 호흡하기 위해서거든요. 자, 오늘 뭐 많은 분들 대한항공 스타리그 2010 개막일에 오셨는데요. 특히 뭐 후원사이신 그 대한항공 분들도 많이 오셨다고 합니다. 진심으로 감사드리고 2, 3, 4경기도 마음껏 즐겨주시기 바랍니다.
네, 일단 전장 선수가 개수 조절을 하면서 마린 뽑고 일종의 뭐 변형된 FD 형태로 좀 압박을 해주면서 멀티를 가져가려는 그런 양상인 것 같고요.
정치하는 뭐 기본적으로 위치는 알고요. 먼프로 먼지를 달려갑니다. 송병구 13번째 스타리그, 본인의 13번째 스타리그예요.
이 질럿이 머리를 좀 줄여준다라면은 초반 드래곤이 더 힘 받고요.
네.
야, 그런데 심시티를 잘 해놨네요.
그럼요. 자, 건물 잘 끼고 버텨야 됩니다.
이 질럿이 머리를 좀 줄여놔야 이 질럿을 잃더라도
저 이러면 이거 마린 프로브는
네, 방금 전에는 질럿이 그 머리를 2번 타격했을 뿐인데 좀 전에도 첫머린 잡을 때도 프로브가 뒤에서 그 0.5 사거리를 이용해서 머리를 한번 때려줬기 때문에 질럿이 2번 타격으로 잡은 거였었고요.
살아 돌아가지 않고 내 질러 죽였던 그 마린을 잡고 갔습니다. 잡고 저 세상 갔죠. 돌아간 게 아니라 근데.
그래도 뭐 질럿 한 기를 잃지 않았으면 더 좋을 뻔했는데 마린 2개 잡고 프로브 하나 질럿 하나 이랬으면 뭐 송병 선수가 썩 또 기분 좋은 상황은 아닐 것 같고요.
뭐 전태양 선수도 입구를 완전 틀어막고 출발한 게 아니었는데 상대의 뭐 원질러 원프로브를 저런 정도로 이제 피해로 막았으면은 뭐 잘 막은 거죠.
네, 그렇죠. 그리고 베럭스로 드래곤의 어떤 압박을 탱크 나올 때까지 시간을 벌어줄 수 있고요.
자, 새롭게 시도되고 있는 스타리그 승부 예측에는 50.2%. 이거 완전 백중세거든요. 거기도 거기입니다. 이영호와 전태양이요. 송병구와 전태양이요.
지금 질럿이 만약에 살아 있었더라면은 그리고 머리를 좀 한두 개 더 줄여놓고 질럿 살아 있었으면 저 탱크를 점사해서 잡아줄 수 있었거든요. 그런 점에서 전태양 선수가 잘 막았고요. 시즈 모드 될 때까지 탱크 이러면 안 되는 거예요.
근데 드라곤 3개는 부담스럽다. 전진 배치해 있으니까요.
지금 송병구 선수의 드래곤 사정거리 이렇게 딱 판단한 다음에 전태양 선수가 화들짝 그 탱크를 언덕 위쪽으로 올렸는데 굉장히 좋은 판단이었습니다. 그 밑에서 어떻게 뭐 머리 나고 해서 막아보지 뭐 어쩔 이러고 있다가는 조기의 경기가 끝날 수도 있었던 그런
4기 정도면은 택견들하고 나올 수 있거든요.
자, 그런데 아직까지는 덤벼들기 부담스럽습니다. 일단
이게
요즘 언덕 리본 잡거든요.
이거 탱크 잃으면 그 순간부터 이제 어긋나는 거예요.
근데 드라곤의 랜덤 데미지 아직 그 언덕 위에 있으면 잘 안 맞긴 안 맞습니다.
실드 정도만 깎인 상태에서 빼주는 판단 괜찮고요, 송병구 선수.
언덕 위에 있는 탱크라고 할지라도 확률적으로 이제 50%로 적중하지 않고 이런 형태가 되거든요. 언덕 아래에서 위를 때리면. 그렇기 때문에 운 좋으면 조금 전에 그 드래곤이 던진 공 요것만으로 탱크가 잡히기도 합니다.
그럼요.
지금 단계에서 이제 중요한 게 어쨌든 양 선수의 출발이 약간의 공방이 있긴 했습니다만 양 선수 모두 다 괜찮거든요. 옵저버를 통해서 상대의 팩토리 이 선수가 앞마당 가져가고 팩토리를 뭐 3팩토리 타이밍이라든가 이런 걸 노리는지 아니면 업테란을 구사하는지 지금처럼 스타포트를 올리는지를 송병훈 선수가 옵저버를 통해서 파악하게 되고 이게 지금 현재 중요한 거거든요.
자, 보면 대체가 훨씬 쉬워집니다. 그리고 효율적이에요. 자, 보면서 가야죠. 송병구 그리고 전태양. 자, 지금까지는 무난히 스타리그 처음 올라온 선수답지 않게 차분히 가고 있습니다. 나이도 어린데요.
스타포트 확인했고 드랍십에 대한 어떤 부분을 충분히 이제 옵저버를 통해서 송병훈 선수는 파악할 수가 있는 겁니다. 그래서 요즘 테란과 프로토스전에서 옵저버를 무력화시키기 위한 테란들의 움직임이 나오는 겁니다. 왜냐하면 프로토스 테란전에서 어떻게 보면 정찰에서 가장 중요한 유닛이기 때문에.
그렇죠. 예, 그래서 뭐 옵티컬 플레이어를 활용을 한다든지, 예, 뭐 이재호 선수처럼 뭐 빠른 타이밍에 최대한 빠르게 그 배스를 확보해갖고 뭐 레이스 한두 기 동행해가지고 옵저버 사냥도 하고, 예, 뭐 여러 가지 참 더 이상 전략 나올 거 없을 것 같은 이런 상황에서도 큰 틀에서의 전략도 계속해서 갱신이 되고, 예, 중소규모의 전술적인, 예, 이런 새로운 가능성도 선수들이 계속 찾아내고 있어요.
지금 출발이 전태양 선수가 요즘 원래 프로토스 테란전이 예전에는 프로토스가 한 멀티씩 그리고 테란은 좀 쫓아가는 입장이었는데 요즘은 좀 입장이 많이 바뀌었어요. 오히려 테란의 멀티가 지금 빠르게 늘어나고 있기 때문에 송명훈 선수가 이 타이밍에 리버로 조금은 좀 재미를 봐야 일단은 격차를 벌려놓고 시작할 수 있거든요.
네, 곧 리버 나옵니다.
예,
빌드는 완성됐어요.
예, 토스가 반타이밍식 테란보다 멀티를 앞서 나가면서 서로 간에 힘의 균형이 맞았던 시기는 계속
드랍십 위치를 네, 격추를 못하십니다.
큰일 날
잡아냈죠.
뻔했어요.
그렇죠. 예.
보는 전태가 놀랐어요 지금요.
이제 옵저버로 이제 전태양 선수의 드랍십 움직임을 잘 확인했던 거고, 하여튼 예, 그 역관계가 그렇게 됐던 시절에는 끊임없이 전투를 하면서 서로 간의 확장을 늘려 나갔을 때고, 요즘은 테란의 수비가 굉장히 발전을 했기 때문에 테란이 수비를 하면서 선확장을 하는, 예, 이런 형태로 조금 관계가 변화가 된 거예요.
네, 자,
예.
드랍십은 뭐 쓰임새가 없었습니다만.
지금 상황에서 송명훈 선수가 딱히 유리할 게 없는 상황이다 보니까 리버를 좀 적극적으로 써야 되고요. 왜냐하면 이러면서 멀티를 따라갔는데 그 추가 멀티를 역시 드랍식으로 지금 노리고
네.
있거든요.
자, 많이 밟고요. 드랍십 놓칩니까? 수병으로 쓰나요?
네, 원래는 드랍식으로 트리플 렉서스에 대한
자, 일꾼
예.
꽝! 외드름! 이번에는 네.
원킬.
와, 진짜 다행이다. 태웠어요.
그러다 보니까 송명훈 선수가 멀티 하나를 일찌감치 좀 몰래 멀티성으로 빠르게 지금 시도하고 있는 모습 지금 굉장히 팽팽합니다. 전태양 선수가 굉장히 침착하게 지금 플레이를 잘해주고 있어요.
확장은 전장이 더 빨라요. 그럼 돌리고 있습니다 지금요.
이렇기 때문에 드랍시 벌처의
Still not done texting yet, but
걷잡을 수 없게
I'm
되는
done with
거야.
bathroom,
몰래 멀티
so I'm checking
6시
in.
변수고요. 자, 리버 쓰임새가 이
But
정도가 돼서는 안
apparently
되거든요.
nothing's going on,
계속적으로 서로
so I'm gonna go back to texting for another couple minutes.
프로토스는 그 나오려고 하는 걸 병력을 쏟아부어서 막고, 이러면서 서로 간의 균형이 유지될 때는
지금
예.
지금 드랍십의 위치를 파악을 못하고 있거든요.
예. 그러다가 토스가 언제 자원을 아껴갖고 몰래 캐리어를 한두 개 띄울 수도 있으니까 이게 테란한테 많이 부담이었었는데, 지금처럼 교전이 없이 서로 간에 멀티가 늘어나는 상황에서는 테란이 그간 모은 거를 챙겨가지고 한 타이밍
지금
나오는 게 토스가 정말 느렸거든요.
대 타이밍상 캐논을 건설한다거나 이런 상황이 아니기 때문에 이거 송명훈 선수에게 약간 고비가 되는 순간입니다.
네.
왜냐하면 어차피 테란이 멀티가 늦지도 않고 오히려 더 빠르게 시도를 했던 상황에서 오히려 견제를 받는다. 리버로는 재미를 많이 못 봤거든요.
그리고
여기서 프로브를 어느 정도 잃는 순간 여기서 전태양 선수 좀 지울 수가 있는 겁니다.
드랍십이 한 번 간 게 아니라 계속 시간 날랐으니까 병력 규모가 한 대 정도가 아니에요.
셔틀이 나와줘야 되는데 고비입니다. 성명구.
셔틀도 빨리 나오죠. 어디 갔습니까? 저 멀리 있습니까?
예.
K쪽을 받고 있는데 11시 있으면 언제 갑니까?
물론 6시 지역 멀티라는 이제 변수가 있기는 있습니다만, 그 변수와 무관하게 이 지역 넥서스가 지금 타이밍에 만약에 날아가는 피해라도 입는다면 정말 어려워지는 거죠.
그나마 프로브를 뺐는데 지금 이게 저 숨어있는 프로브 잡게 되면 걷잡을 수 없어. 6시는 현재 단계에서는 의미가 없습니다.
네.
현재 단계에서는 일치하는 게 중요합니다.
여기다 걷어내야 돼 완전히. 끝까지 만들어 곧 돌려야 되거든요. 자, 마인 억대방에 노래해도 마인. 전체가 버텨야 되고요.
이거는 이제
근데 이게 걷어내는데 시간을 너무 허비하고 있습니다. 차라리 애초에 지금 상태에서는 6시가 걸려서 6시가 날아가면 차라리 그게 나아요. 왜냐면 여기는 자원은 돌아갈 수 있었을 테니까. 근데 그게 아니지 않습니까?
그리고 도는 리버도 죽었죠. 도는 명대로 쓰고 프로브는 아니고 리버도 죽고요.
송명훈 선수 현재 위기예요, 위기. 넥서스 날아가게 생겼거든요, 지금.
아니 송병구가 이번 턴에 먹다면 그 대란 잡고 개인으로 대란 잡고 이거 올라가는 거거든요. 근데 첫 경기에 처음 나온 전태가 지금 어떡합니까? 16강을.
전태양 선수가 흔들다 보면 송병구 선수를 이길 수 있을 것이다라는 추사표를 던졌는데, 이번 그 경기에서 송병구를 사냥하는 되는
지금
벌초를
넥서스 날리잖아요. 6시가 돌아가는과 상관없이 이제는 진출 타이밍만 놓쳐도
네.
이러고 있는 가운데 팩토리 쭉쭉 늘리고 있는 거거든요. 이런 상황에서 전태환 선수가 그동안 갖춰놓은 병력으로 진출하면 발업 질러 준비도 못했는데 이거 큰일 나게 생겼습니다.
연타 또 들어갑니다. 전태양 진짜 좌우로 크게 흔들어주는데요. 드랍십의 위치를 계속 놓치니까 이런 거 아니겠습니까?
예, 바로 뭐 엘리뇨 이전부터도
네,
이런 형태의 맵, 아웃사이더 형태의 맵에서 테란이 프로토스 상대할 때 프로토스가 가장 까다로워하는 게 드랍십 활용이었거든요.
네.
예.
잘 내려와도 그냥 작전 준비해왔을 때
네.
전태 이런 식이에요. 바로 이러면 이재동의 성병을 잡을 수 있어요.
트리플 렉을 하면서 자원을 돌리고 게이트웨이를 늘려서 한 걸음씩 테란보다 앞서 나가야 되는 상황에서 오히려 지금 6시가 그나마 좀 지금
그렇죠.
상태에서는 그래도 지금은 자원을 돌리고 있기 때문에 괜찮다고 할 수 있지만 이제는 무서운 게 타이밍입니다.
네.
전태양이 치고 나오는 타이밍이 무서울 수 있어요.
Alright, I got a couple more texts to send, but I'm gonna try and
이렇게 그 현란한 전태양 선수의 현란한 정말
try and do both here now that I've gotten most of this
이
done.
견제 플레이를 하는 와중에 전태양이 본진에서 탱크를 얼마만큼 모으고 있느냐 이것도 지속적으로 계속 체크를 해줘야 됩니다.
네. 지금 레이스터면은 앞서처럼 셔틀 플레이도 못해요. 그건 레이스터거든요.
넥서스를 그래도 지금 이거
넥서스 일단 넥서스 꽝! 한 방 더 깨야 돼요. 전태 온 김에 깨야죠.
네.
경김의 왕까지 겨우 온 김에 깨야죠. 넥서스는.
여기서 넥서스를 날렸으면 전태양 선수는 이제 다른 지역 근데 탱크가 모이는 속도는 그렇게까지 빠르진 않네요. 이 견제 탱크도 좀 동원을 하다 보니까
여기서 지금 몰래 캐리어 가고 있습니다만 자원이 원활히 수급이 될 것인데 물론 6시에도 계속 자원 먹으면 이거
네.
큰 변수 될 수 있습니다.
그렇죠. 어쨌든 지금 현재 단계에서 6시를 끝까지 들키지 않아야 송병우 선수에게는 기회가 생기는 거고요.
네. 그리고 전태양 선수는 이 지역을 날렸는데 상대가 캐리어를 준비하고 있어. 그러면은 지금 캐리어 쪽에다가 자원 투자하는 거는 지겠다는 거지라고만 생각을 하면 안 되고 다른 지역에 어디 멀티가 있는지를 좀 레이스를 체크를 해야 돼요.
잘 싸웠는데 괜히 그 뒤통수 왔습니다. 맨만 살펴보면 되는 거예요. 맨만. 자, 중간에 내려서 드라군 막타칠 드라군 없었어요.
근데 전태양 선수 저 셔틀을 못 하고 있길래 절로 날아가는 거야.
지금이 송병우 선수에게 이제 고비가 될 수 있는 순간이고요. 어쨌든 캐리어를 갈 수 있는 부분을 제이멀티가 파괴가 됐어도 어쨌든 6시가 이제 돌아간다라면은 그리고 캐리어가 4기 정도 나오는 타이밍에도 전태양 선수가 압박하지 않는다면 송병우 선수 기회 생기는 거거든요.
잡지 않았을까 6시죠?
전태양 선수가 아직도 6시를 전혀 체크를 하지 못하고 있는가 하는 이런 생각이 들고
못하고 있죠.
송병구 선수가 전태양 선수의 이 모여있는 탱크가 굉장히 두려운 타이밍임에도 불구하고 센터 쪽에 미네랄 멀티를 먹었다라고 하는 건 6시를 감추기 위함인 것 같은 이런 심리적인
Okay.
한단 말이죠 지금.
캐리어가 모이면 캐리어
Hey, we got carriers, just like that sign may not have predicted, depending on what it meant.
체제에 대해서 전태양 선수가 지금 준비를 하고 시작하고 있는데 오히려 송병우 선수는요. 전태양 선수가
At this point, I was texting a friend of mine.
경기를 끝내는 게 아니라 이제 내가 좀 유리해졌으니까 이제 멀티하고 시간 벌어야지.
If you mean it in the Australian sense, yes, I was texting him light.
대박 납니다. 지금
그러니까 지금 송병구의 노림
Texting me might.
선수예요. 송병구 선수 12시 토스.
Earlier though, I was texting a woman that I've been on a couple days ago. And hopefully I'll be seeing her this weekend as well. It's the one I mentioned earlier that had a couple dates get canceled, and so Wingman, what's the best opening line? Has a pickup line ever actually worked? I mean, of course they have, but like, I don't think a pickup line is actually the best way to pick someone up, is it? Spoon! I'd have to get really, really lucky and accidentally run into someone who happens to be just like a really big The Tick fan and likes obscure references to that show, and I would just blow her mind by making such a great Tick reference without any prompting. Or maybe she's just a waitress and she thinks I'm yelling at her to get a spoon. They don't know the references, they can walk. You're a not spawn? Is that a reference to people being born in the 2000s? I'm not sure I know what that means. 24/7 streaming random Korean commercials. Dude, I actually... I forgot to skip forward on the ASL video. Oh, naughty spawn. Oh, okay, okay. I didn't get that one. I haven't actually... See... If someone out there really is into tick references, she needs to find Spoon, not me, because I am apparently not... I'm not hip enough. I'm not hip enough to get the tick ladies. Yeah, so I forgot to skip on ASL and I started watching the Korean commercials and I was like, oh yeah, I remember. Because when they used to play Korean commercials when I was at GSL before and in the middle of broadcast, and so I watched them a lot. And they're kind of fun to watch, actually. The first or second time. When you watch the same one a million times, sometimes it's not as fun. But... Carriers get the job done, ladies and gentlemen. These carriers are doing work. I like the one where she's got these like lattes and she's like dancing around with the lattes and she looks so happy to have these lattes and she's sipping them and so ridiculous. Dude, carriers, you just snipe a command center. Easy money. Oh, you're married. I think either you did, I didn't know that, or I just forgot. Probably I just forgot, because I just forget things. Anyway, that's good though. She still doesn't get the... How have you been married to this person for 14 years and you haven't politely asked for her to watch it with you or something? I looked away. Was it being repaired? Opposites attract? Okay. They can. They certainly can. Was it being repaired and so he left it because he was like... Or maybe he was worried about Goliaths coming? Or something? Like, he wanted to get out of the... Oh! Getting that... Wait, why did he just switch targets? Kill the armory! Oh, the armory's not even spinning, actually. I don't know if the other one was. He's not... Why is he not... Does he have enough to repair it? Okay, now he's repairing with more. Cheeky SCVs. Oh, he caught the one that was spinning. Okay, okay. Cool, cool, cool. Cool, 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 cool. 10%. Monk ass. How are you doing, Babamots? Just stopping by occasionally to give us updates on the installation. Hey, making carriers is a pretty good skill to have. Oh, how low was that command center? 250, 170, 150, 60? It was at 30 HP. It was at 30 HP. It might have been lower for a tick, but that's the lowest I saw. That was so close. It must have been like one SCV was like running over to repair and then like barely started in time to out repair the damage like just at the right moment. But he's spending a lot of money on repairing that thing over and over again at least. Stork Spring babies. This woman I'm dating has a kid. So that's why, oh, that's what I forgot to say earlier, is that the other two women that I've dated in the last year, seriously at all, they had kids and they were busy and then they like just flaked on me, and so like I'm kind of worried this is gonna happen again, but this lady seems different though. It's just fork. Uh-oh, we got spoon and fork in the same chat. Can multiple parts of a place setting coexist happily? I think so. Psionic Storm. On what? On nothing. Died to tanks. This is just bait temp. Oh, there's a clump of SCVs right there! Storm them! Storm them! Why, Stork? He's like, let me clump up my SCVs for you to storm them. As long as this spork doesn't show. Spooning does lead to forking. True. My spoon is too big. My spoon is too big. My spoon is too big. I am a banana. I love that cartoon. He could have gotten a lot more probes there, but he just wasn't paying enough attention. But I think this game has gotten to the point where neither player can pay enough attention to do what they should, maybe. Why is there not a pause all redemptions button for for channel point redemptions? Crane OP. True.
떨고 있거든요. 캐리어 때문에 경기 이렇게 만들었는데 지상 명령의 힘에서는 지금 프로토스가 테란을 압도하는 게 아니지 않습니까?
Zerglings are ketchup bags? Now you get me hungry. Wish I had some ketchup packets I could just... Hydras are chicken wings? Oh, they are. They are shaped like chicken wings, aren't they? Now I'm legit hungry. I don't actually know. I didn't really count my calories that well today, so I don't even know how many I have left.
굉장히 골치 아파집니다. 전태양 선수는.
이게 전태양 선수가 어쨌든 자원줄을 지키고 있다라는 게 지금 역전할 수 있는 상황이거든요.
전태양 선수 질러 갑니다. 수비하지 않고 질러 갔어요 지금요. 바로 본진.
I'm in danger. Is Stork in trouble?
이거 송명훈 선수가 좀 쉽지 않은데요. 일단 6시 멀티 자원 다 캤고요.
He might be in trouble.
거기에 지금 지상병력으로 본진 게이트에서 추가 지상병력이 안 나온다라는 거. 그러면 가지고 있는 캐리어로 끝내야 된다는 얘긴데 골리앗 숫자가 많거든요.
Oh, wait, no, he's got DTs, it's okay. Wait, is he gonna lose some carriers? I think Stork thinks he's in trouble. He looks like he feels like he's in trouble. He killed every CC, but he's gonna lose every Nexus. And now there's a Wraith. For some reason. Interesting game.
캐리어 믿고 캐리어 때문에 겁나도 이리저리 흔들렸으면 안 되는데 9시 뒤에 정리했다는 게 중요했습니다.
거기에다가 커맨드를 다 날리긴 했지만은 추가 멀티 계속 성공하고 있고 문제는 송병구 그 캐리어로 반대를 깼습니다만
Minions going off with the I don't know if they're puns actually, but the word jokes today, the wordplay. GG. All right, let's see if I can find the right VOD now for the next game of this group. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I think no, this is Zero versus Fantasy. Who's? Oh, I bet they were out of order in the list. So I think it's this one. Bosch versus yeah. This is the next one in the group. So somehow the games got out of order. So when I opened them all in order from the
경기 좀 끝납시다. 하겠습니다.
Wikipedia, they were probably out of order there. Okay, movie versus Washin. Washin's a scumbag, but could be a good game.
먼저 진영호 선수의 지정입니다. 이곳이에요.
Automod.
진영수.
Oh, okay. That's funny that it blocked that. I'm gonna have to go back and unblock some of these things that Diggity keeps. I'm gonna have to go back and reblock some, because I think if Diggity like permits it for one usage, or if I do, it unlocks it forever. But I don't necessarily want everyone to be able to say some of the. I mean, cunning linguist isn't a big deal, but like some of the things that people have said in context are okay, but out of context might not be. The baby carried the stork in this case. I did recently bump up my auto mod settings a level, but I didn't think it would stop that. They would get more nervous. Well, the booth girls don't stay in the booths. They leave before the game starts. They're probably sitting there thinking, keep looking at the screen, keep looking at the screen, keep looking at the screen. It's kind of weird too, because they're like peers, right? Like the players are all like teenagers, and the booth referees are teenagers too, I think. So they might have classes together in high school. Alright, I feel like I want a snack. No, it's not a... They're sitting you down, can't see below the waist. Oh goodness. Settle down, gentlemen. But I mean, like, it's obvious that that was basically... It's just a really obvious ploy by the Star Leagues to, like, have them in the background for... Because their teenage boys are going to be watching this too, right? And they just want something for them to look at when the game's not started yet, I guess. A little bit silly, but not unusual. There's, you know, sex sells, and so there's lots of shows that just add sexiness to their shows to make it, you know, it's not abnormal. I don't know, I'm just rambling now. Yeah, this is proof that Starcraft is a dead game. I'm trying to figure out if I should just have a protein bar, if I should eat something more substantial, but I don't know if I have anything more substantial. Let me do my math on my, that's why I watched this stream. Yeah, you just watch it for... you just watch it for Bisu's hair, basically, when it comes on occasionally. Let's see... I'm calculating my calories today in my head.
여의치 않겠다 싶으면은 셔틀을 최대한 살려갖고 멀티를 쫓아가면서 테란에게 어떤 수비에 그 많은 투자를 하게끔 만드는 수도 있고요.
I don't know. I think I probably have a few hundred calories left though. I could maybe have something more than just protein bar. But then I'd have to get up and leave and go someplace and figure out the foods. Whereas there's protein bar right next to me. I gotta take my vitamins too. Gotta take my multivitamin gummy.
한다든지 뭐 등등 이렇게 되면은 멀티 좀 늦게 따라가도 상관이 없거든요. 근데 진영수 선수로
It actually tastes really good.
진영수 선수로서의 최악의 상황은
10 calories are in there.
겁니다. 셔틀 잡히게 되면 완전히 진영수 선수가 주도권 쥐게 되는 거고. 예.
일단
뭐 하여튼 틈이 보이면 진영화 선수는 차를 들어갈 수도 있어요.
일단 계속적으로 정찰을 시도하고 있는데 지금 진영환 선수
Blizzard is now a money grab game company.
예, 로보티스의 위치가 굉장히 좋아요. 지금으로서는.
그렇죠. 예. 진영 선수
Blizzard is dead. All hail.
그걸 못 봤기 때문에
예, 여기서 근데
Blizzard is dead. Long live Stormgate.
잡히는 것도 괜찮거든요. 왜냐면 토스도 멀티하겠구나. 뭐 이런 어떤
Or
심리적으로
Frost Giant.
심어줄 수도 있고요.
자, 이제 공격력이 나올 때가 됐습니다.
야, 이게
Oh wait, there is no.
끝내는 거죠. 지금
그렇죠.
There's no protein bars in this box. I was fooled by myself.
잡는 거고요.
Damn it.
토스가 멀티 포기하고 무슨 작전을 한다고
Oh,
한다면 이거
it
안
fell out inside my backpack. Tricked ya.
자, 그러니까 여기저기
Psych.
올려야죠. 요란하게 해야 됩니다. 그래야 정타가
Diablo 4 will have in-game transactions. Of course it will. Of course it will.
지금 한번 후기군 들어가는 겁니다.
아, 이게 액션인데. 근데
So
이거
dumb.
눈치챌 가능성이 높고 이거 보겠는데요.
빠져야죠. 리버가 나왔는지 태워도 갔는지 모릅니다 지금.
봤기 때문에 눈치챘어요 지금.
그렇죠. 예.
Diablo 5 is just gonna be
빌드만 맞지 지금.
사실 서플레이를 안 봤다 손 치더라도
who can get the most points, and points are scored by spending money directly. They're gonna cut out the game part,
거의
네.
진영 선수가
and they're just gonna gamify donating money to Blizzard.
리버냐 아니면 다크템플러 같은 거라고 생각할 수도 있었던 거 아니겠습니까?
정면입니까 지금 드라운까지 지금 정면입니까?
네, 왜냐면
Day shift, nice.
시즈 모드가 늦다 보니까 이거 컨트롤 리버만 잘 살릴 수 있으면은
Are you gonna be
승부를 굳힐 수도 있고요.
outside enough to actually get your vitamin D from being outside though? I need to take my vitamin D also. I take my multivitamin, but I also need vitamin D. Even if I go outside a lot, I still have vitamin D deficiency actually.
이거는 토스가 좋다라고 볼 수가 없어요. 이거는 막은 겁니다 지금.
Diablo 6 is just gonna sneak into your house at night
선수도 뭐 일꾼 피해를 제법 입었고
and take your valuables
테크트리 자체가 토스가 빨리 올라가 있는 점
and then repossess your house.
지금
근데 리버를 살렸다고 하지만 어쨌든 리버만 간 게 아니라 지상면에서 뽑아놨던 거까지 다 가서 쏟아부었기 때문에
Diablo 7
이거 진영 선수의 분위기가 좋습니다.
is literally just gonna feed on you like the robots in the Matrix.
멀티였고 막아냈고 좋아 보이는 면이 있는데 뭐 진영화 선수도 그렇다고 해서 뭐 그거 막혀갖고 이렇게 암담한 상태가 된 정도는 아닌 것 같고요. 예.
What?
다 죽었죠.
그렇죠. 거기에다 탱크도 뭐 줄여주거나.
Oh my god, it's Diablo! Oh god.
이 이후부터
When did that get there?
좀 고비가 될 테고요. 진영 선수는 뭐 이런 상황에서
One of the bonuses of being a streamer,
과감하게 늘리면서 자신의 스타일을
you're looking at a camera of yourself at all times, so if something sneaks up on you, you see it.
굳히는 어떤 멀티를 또 한다든가 이런
Just
식의
saying.
선택도 가능합니다.
그렇죠. 예. 그리고 정말 진영 선수가 이번에 겨우 막았다.
7-Eleven.
느낌이라면은 뭐 수비적으로 일단 탱크 모으는 플레이라는 게 좋겠습니다만, 셔틀을 살려 보냈기 때문에 그 플레이 좀 어렵겠군요. 만약에 셔틀마저 잡았다면 탱크 2기 갖고 전진하는 겁니다. 벌쳐
예.
찍어 갖고 가면서 말이죠.
지금 저 셔틀은요 시간 벌기용이에요. 진영 선수가 무리수도 없거든요. 자신이 큰 재미를 못 봤기 때문에
A real-life Diablo cyborg that extracts valuables.
그래서 이걸로 시간을 버는 건데 진영 선수는 이럴 때 중요한 게 벌처 플레이예요.
Sounds about right.
그리고 더 이렇게 묶어놔야 됩니다. 전투를 계속 이어져야 돼요. 그래야 넥서스 3개가 제대로 들어갑니다. 진영아.
큰 타격보다 잘 지켜야 되고요.
탱크
I got YouTube album.
셔틀 때문에. 꼭 싸워야.
Isn't like 10 years ago that happened with iPhones or something like that, or computers, or Apples?
작전이에요, 지금은요.
I don't remember.
팩토리를 늘리면서
A long time ago.
노리는 게 아니라 커맨드를 짓고 있다는 목적을 봤기 때문에
I mean-
선택은 진영화 선수 입장에서는 다행이다. 이런 생각을 좀 할 것 같아요.
그렇죠. 지금이
If you
만약에
buy a computer, it shows up with Bing on it, you know, or with Microsoft Edge and all that shit.
나오는 족족 모아가
It's not unusual, I think, is it?
진영화 선수가 굉장히 지금 막 식은땀 흘리면서 경기할 상황이었거든요. 근데
자, 셋이서 다 집중되고 있어요.
어차피 진영화 선수가 캐논 건설하고
Everyone has Bono now. I don't even remember why that was such a big deal. If you don't like it, just delete it, right?
안 돼요, 진영화 선수는.
Why is it a bad thing to just like get a free album pre-installed?
벌처나님 허용 안 하는 거는 아직 본질
I don't get the maybe I just don't remember what was going on. Oh, did you see that?
이거 실수했던 모양인데요.
코어를 쪽에서 막으면 되는데
He built a second core,
이거 캐리어 중
and then he canceled it and built the archives. He messed up, but he realized it before too long.
코어를 지금 하나 또
Interesting.
이거 진영 선수가 이런 속임수를 저한테 절 속였어요, 저를.
I remember I was in a class once. I got to visit a class at the Harvard Business School. Because a friend of mine was going there, and he got me in as a guest to one of his lectures. And the person that was in the guest lecture said, "All right, who here likes?" They mentioned some kind of like somewhat popular like indie band, right? And maybe like 20% of people raised their hands. And he said, "Okay, who here likes Nickelback?" And like 1% of people raised their hands. And he was like, "Exactly. You do not know what will sell. What you like as a business person has nothing to do with what will make you money." And that was like his point, was like, Nickelback, say what you want about them, but they made a ton of money. There's enough people out there that like them enough that they have way more money than anyone that's complained about them. Well, look at this photograph. Isn't that actually like another band? Like that's not Nickelback, but everyone thinks it is, or something? Or is it the other song? Those are great memes when they changed it, where it was like, look at this graph, and it's like a picture of a graph. Look, they just changed it so it was like, look at this, and then like just random things were on the. Those were funny. That's definitely Nickelback. Are we sure? Okay, yeah, you're right. Okay, there was another song. There was a different song. There was a different song that I always thought was Nickelback, but it actually wasn't. Almost out of vitamin D in this bottle. I have another bottle lined up already, of course. As in, I want my Nickelback. Is that, how many Nickelback songs is that mixed together? Hey man, they found a... It's just two? Okay. Yeah, I mean, they all sound the same, but you know what? They found a formula that people like and will pay for, so... If it ain't broke, squeeze money out of people with it. It's a good little scarab hit. This game has gotten a little bit crazy, by the way. There's stuff going on in different parts of the map at the same time. This would be really difficult to keep attention on. Shine down? Does that Shine Down have a band, the singer from another band? Because I feel like I recognize the voice, but I don't know. I don't feel like I've ever heard of Shine Down. Or is Shine Down the name of the song? Did he just pick up probes in that shuttle? Probes would actually make really good bombs on tanks, wouldn't they? Not quite as good as zealots, but... Oh! Trying to drag onto those vultures. Didn't really work. Dude, I'm tired. I was gonna try and do this whole group, but I don't know if I can make it through this whole group, man. 4 more games. I've been streaming for 3 hours. Does anyone else text someone that they're interested in and then immediately begin worrying for no reason for hours until they finally text you back, and then you're like, oh, it was like no big deal. Oh, you beat me to it. Thank you. Your wife all day, every day? Really? But she's like married to you. Or does she worry about other people in a different way? How could she be like, oh, he married me for 14 years, but I'm still worried? Oh wait, because brains are weird, that's why. But that's kind of crazy though. My shoulder's still bugging me, man. It's probably because I thought it was my martial arts class that was making my shoulder worse, and so I stopped going to that, but I still went to the gym, but I think it might be the gym that's making it worse still too, so. It's like not getting worse, but it's also not getting better. I'm not sure what to make of that. Sure, worrying about how a text will be received is standard? Yeah, maybe. It certainly feels like it's just me, though. Like, it feels like this is so dumb that this can't be normal. The tanks can't hit it! Oh, get those SCVs! Oh, wait, oh. He still saved the Reaver. Nice. Well, for me, it's not even that I'll worry that I don't actually... Well, no, part of it is sometimes that I worry that they'll misinterpret what I said. But it's more than that. It's that, and I worry that they just somehow have decided that they hate me because of that misinterpretation, and just they randomly hate me now. All the time, man. It's kind of crazy. Alright, so let's see if we can find the next game in this series. Baby vs. Swashin looks like it. So these are not in order, I don't think, but I will. Simple, don't mind if they hate you, but I don't want people to hate me. So what you're saying is, if I like a woman, I'm interested in her romantically, I should just go up to her and be like, your thoughts to my thoughts. Our minds, and just mind meld them so we can communicate without miscommunication. Ladies and gentlemen, just for the record, I'm not advocating forced mind melding. Not cool. Not a good idea. Very inappropriate. Maybe if you're crucial to the survival of the Federation and you're about to die and you need to save your consciousness and you're a good friend? Maybe. That's still pretty sketchy. Kidney has $200,000? When you find the one that works for, she's the one? True. True. Yeah, I don't know, man. This lady I've been dating a couple times, I shouldn't even say it that way. I'm making it sound like more than it is, but I don't think she's into Star Trek, so we'll see. Maybe I'll bring it up on our next date if we have one. Bonfire is killing me.
예, 진영 선수가 또 그런 빌드를 선택할 수도 있기 때문에
Hey, just give me a cut of the organ price at least, you know?
했을 경우에 상당히 또 이득을 취할 수 있죠. 지금 진영 선수는 더블이에요.
예, 더블을 할 것 같고 뭐 전태양 선수의 저런
It's cheating to say Vulcan mind melt, because then you're revealing the joke. You have to actually say that. I have to look it up though. I don't remember what the actual saying is that you say.
빠르게 정찰이 된다면 머리를 계속 찍어가지고
Your thoughts to my thoughts is part of it, right? But I don't remember the rest of it.
이게 일단 찌르기가 전태양 선수가 생각할 때 정찰이 되면은
Oh, if I die.
있겠는데요.
예, 그러나
Wait, are you talking about me or
전태양
minions?
선수가
Whose organs are you selling?
SCV로 따로 정찰은 지금 하고 있지는 않잖아요.
You say
예,
Vulcan
뭐
mind melt?
뒤늦게
Okay.
뭐
Has that worked on anyone yet?
이런 것만 봐도 이걸로 초반에 강하게 찌르겠다라는 의도보다는
예, 그래도 지금 SCV 2기로 정찰하는 것은 확실히 예, 어느 정도는 예상하고 지금 노리고 나온 거기 때문에
If she's a true Trekkie, she'll get it though.
초반에 뭔가 이 빠른 배러 그 빠른 마린으로
who is this? This is
힘들어질 수 있단 말이죠.
Baby vs. Washington now.
그런 의도가 어느 정도 엿보이긴 하는군요. 근데 그러나 진영수 선수도
Isn't Oregon a Brood War player? True. He's in ASL. This isn't Oregon. Why am I typing that? Baby vs. Washington? Who's whom? I don't know who's whom.
이게 원래 머리니 올라오는 거 보면은 SCV가 나와줘야
Oh,
되는데
baby is red.
그 위치마저도 그런 부분을 생각을 한 거거든요. 그러니까
Green. We'll call it green.
지금 나오는 게 너무 늦었단 말이죠. 이렇게 되면은
벙커 완성되죠.
지금
I actually don't. I think I'm partway through Oregon's group, so I don't actually know how he does in the group.
큰일 났습니다. 왜냐면 이후에 벌처가 너무
In my watching.
연타로 가는 거죠.
But as far as I know, he's in the ASL.
결국 뭐 아예 언덕 쪽에 벙커를 짓거나 머리를 계속 찍는 수밖에 없기 때문에.
You're at a comic convention? Yeah, maybe I should do that at a Star Trek convention, right? I haven't been to one of those in a long time. Star Trek conventions gotta be really different these days, actually, than they used to be. Because the last time I went to a Star Trek convention, since then, there's been like 4 new Star Treks. So like people are gonna be there with like costumes from like Discovery and that Pike series and the Lower Decks and Picard stuff. There's all literally at least 4 new series. I think that factory is just out of range, so if he gets an SCV to the top of the ramp, he won't see the machine shop, but I'm not sure. But that SCV just got in. Did he have a hidden SCV on the side? Oh, he did. I think he hit an SCV on the side of the base and it went into scout, but he didn't see the factory or the command center. Yeah, Lower Decks is awesome. I am Molcutus of Borg. Yeah, it was a pocket SCV. Pocket SCV! So now it's been like almost no time. Well, it's been 45 minutes since I texted this woman. She hasn't texted me back. There's no reason why she should. I said something slightly flirty to her. So now I'm worried that she hates me. Oh, he did see the 2 factories? Okay. Wait, doesn't he have a doesn't Washington have a command center? Yeah, he does have a command center. I thought you meant it was like two factory builds or something. This entire building is running away from one guy with a gun. No. Okay, I see what you mean, but it wasn't like a 2 factory rush. Oh, 2 machine shops. Okay. Well, that's a different story. Is he hiding his tank count? I don't think he is. That's a nice line. Look at that line movement. Oh, beautiful line play.
이 탱크 아끼는 게 훨씬 좋죠.
I mean, screw Washington, he's a scumbag.
아니 탱크들이 먼저 시즈 모드라고 기다리고 있는
Hope he
거라면
loses.
예, 앞전에 나오는
Except then we won't know if he lost on purpose.
그 식으로 나오는 SCB에게 때려주는 게 아니라 스타키를 누르고 있다든지 뭐 이러다가 나오는 상대 탱크를 먼저 한번 빵 쏴주고 시작을
I am surprised that I'm still going mostly strong here, given how tired I am.
상황인 경우에는 그냥 버텨주는 것도 하나의 방법이었는데 그때 뭐 하여튼 멀티 상황 이런 거를 생각을 했을 때 전태양이 내가 유리하다 이렇게 판단을 하고 있는 것 같습니다.
네, 뭐 머린도 있고
Jeez,
괜히 뭐 무리해서 탱크를 또 잃을 수도 있는 상황이었기 때문에 상대 조심해야
107 degrees in SoCal tomorrow.
확실히 더블 커맨드 효과를 못 본 상황에서 오히려 전태양
Dude, I drove to the coast, and I drove through this little town that was like not very far from the coast.
내가 이길 수 있다는 그런 생각인 것 같습니다.
It was 93 degrees outside. Not too bad, but it was pretty warm. And then like 45 minutes later I was at the coast and it was like 60.
전태양 선수는 그런 생각일 것 같은데 전태양 선수가 생각하는 것만큼 많은 이득을 취한 건 사실상 아니거든요.
Crazy how big of a difference it was.
일단은 후반 운영 대결로 몰고 가면은 내가 충분히 자신이 있다 이렇게 판단을 하고 있는 게 전태양 선수인 것 같습니다.
스타포트 나온 이후에 뭔가 또 견제를 해야겠죠. 전태양 진영수가 지금 몸집을 키울 생각이거든요.
네, 지금 탱크 외에 진영 선수도 유닛을 좀 조합해줄
Get a
필요성이
switch?
있고요. 오히려 전태양 선수는 이렇게 플레이를
Okay.
해주면서 벌처의 어떤 그 활약 그런 부분도 지금 난입해가지고 돌아서 간다든가 이런 쪽으로 지금 난입 플레이를 시도를 할 것으로 보이네요.
I don't actually know what most of these things are, so it's hard for me to be impressed. I don't know what a pro controller is or what the significance is of having a switch stand. Does it basically mean that you had like a stand in front of you and you're like playing as if you were on like a little mini Nintendo or something? With fat headphones? I need to get new headphones, man. I returned my Jabras that I had. I need to get new ones. I keep forgetting to buy new ones. I think that's what I should do tonight. There's like a few things I need to buy and I keep just putting off actually buying them. Oh, that was cool. Makes it easier to play, I guess. Have it on your little tray table. It wasn't that long of a flight, was it? 3 hours or something?
이제 전태양이 뭔가 보여주지 않으면 분명 12시 돌아가러 맞거든. 저게 문제입니다. 드랍십.
그렇죠. 이런 것을 통해서
11%.
예기치 않은 타격 같은 거를 진영 선수에게 좀 선사를 해줘야 되는 거고요. 뭐 전태양 지금은 진영 선수가 뭐 약간 나보 있는 면도 있지만 전태양 선수가 태크가 빨리 올라갔다는 이런 그 장점이 또 있기 때문에.
근데 봤어요. 계속적으로 벌처 드랍으로 지금 인프를 잡아주는 플레이를 해주려고 했는데 다행히 그런 전태양 선수였던 플레이에 대해서 진영 선수가 빠르게 발견하면서 대처가 빠릅니다. 지금.
아까 신대근 선수의 플레이를 이렇게 보니까
It's a sleek controller right there. I actually got some controllers recently.
진영 선수가 오늘 컨디션이 좀 좋아 보입니다.
근데 지금
반응이 빠르고.
우에서 해돌리는 플레이는
Check this out.
좋은데 이거?
I haven't actually even opened it yet.
예측을 한 거거든요.
Wireless little like old school style controllers. No thumbsticks or anything like that, but there was like a kind of arcade style game that I got on Steam that I wanted to play with a controller. But I thought it was wireless. Oh, it is wireless. This is a charging cord. So it's got a little USB plug-in thingy here. Plug that in. And I could just pew, 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 pew. It does have L and R though. This is what a Super Nintendo controller was like, basically, right? Man, I don't know if I could use this. I have not used a controller in so long. I'll probably get back. I'll probably be able to use it without too much effort. Put it away for now, though. I don't know when I'm actually gonna ever play that game, but I was just like, oh, I kind of want a controller for some controller games, and it's like $10 for 2 of these. I couldn't help myself.
그래서 지금 이동 중입니다. 근데 저 이동 중인 것도 발견이 되지 말아야 되는데 이거 발견되면 또
Donkey Kong Country? Is that what it is?
지금 난전해야 돼요, 전태양.
Old school.
전태양 선수가 엄청난 지금
마인
동시 두 군데
I had a Nintendo.
지금 올라가면서 마인
My friend down the street had a Super Nintendo.
이런
So I
식으로
could play on his
컨트롤해서
sometimes.
상대 움직임 깨쪽에 되면 12시 또 막는 거예요. 그러니까
Or maybe he had a
뭔가
Sega
선수로,
Genesis.
그런 부분을 흔들어 주고 있긴
Maybe I never played a Super Nintendo.
확실한 이득을 봤다라고 보기엔 아직까지 좀 힘들 수 있거든요.
게릴라가 분명히 데미지 주고 있습니다만 그게 이제 결정적이냐 마느냐예요. 오히려 진영 내려옵니까? 말발이에요.
Nice little attack.
정면 뚫립니까? 현재 말하다가
Washin is making the moves.
전태양 선수가 재미를 많이 보고는 있는데 제일
But he's been forced out of his natural a little bit here.
게릴라를
Oh, he let the tank die.
막으면서 수비를 하면서
That's a good bird emote.
남은 병력이 저만큼이나 된다는 거죠.
Is that a specific bird?
이런 그 견제 플레이가 6시가 완성된 시점에서
It looks like it's a character from something.
거의 잡았을 겁니다. 근데 어쨌든
Or is that what it is? It's from Donkey Kong Country or something.
수습을 해야 됩니다. 더 이상은 안 돼요, 지금도.
수비도 해야 됩니다, 진영수. 저 조이기 라인 형성해서 대체해야 됩니다. 계속 뒤가 뚫리고 있잖아 지금요.
어쨌거나 전태양 선수의
드랍시 2기 불량?
동시 두 군데, 동시 세 군데 타격 들어가는 이
I never actually played that game. Or like if I did, I played it for like
전태양이 앞서 있어요 오히려.
an hour 30 years ago. So I don't remember anything about it.
동시에 그이 전진 나가
자 옆구리 한 번에 와우 이렇게 정면 뚫어버리겠다 그러면 진영수는요.
Nuke? Nuclear launch detected? Is someone going for nukes? I missed it. Washin is wrecking him though.
그러니까 정말 테크닉은 전태양 선수가 앞섰는데 진영 선수의 한 방에 지금 훅 가는 상황이거든요.
But look at actually look at this. They're even supply.
테크닉도 전태양이 앞섰다 볼 수가 없는 게 전태양
Well, they were until he threw all his SCVs away.
펼치면서 컨트롤을 뽐내니까
No, they're still almost even.
하면서 전진 나가 이제
How is that happening? Okay, they've got some wraiths here. He's killing tanks with wraiths.
마무리를 못 시키고 어쨌든 앞마당이 돌아가게 되면 아직까지 강남할 수가 없거든요. 또 레이스에 막히는 상황이에요.
저거 빼줘야죠. 그냥 다 죽어요. 탱크 그냥 거기서 있을
네,
겁니다.
그러니까 진영 선수
I mean, Washin's pulling ahead a little bit now, but
이 한 방으로 경기를 끝내려고 했던
at that moment when it looked like Baby was about to lose, it's like actually.
자, 유닛 카운터 이제 진영수 50대로 떨어졌습니다.
But now the supply differential is growing.
레이스가 지금 영레이스 제대로 통하고 있습니다. 소수 병력으로 잘 막아냈어요. 스킬 없습니까?
예, 두 선수가 서로 간의 컨트롤 역량으로
Run, wraiths, run! Oh, he's got he's got
턴이 빠른데요.
the Hail Mary drop in the main, baby. Baby.
전탱이 빨랐죠.
와 이거 전태양 선수의 흔들기가 결국 이 경기를 잡을 가능성이
He's going for it.
빠지고 있는데요.
It's only 2 tanks and 1 Vulture.
굴려가고 있습니다.
It's the saddest Hail Mary drop I've ever seen.
골련 한 방이나 때려야죠 지금요.
He's gonna lose the tank to SCVs.
와 소수 유닛
Oh,
컨트롤
man.
선수가 지금
That was like 4 dropships full of stuff. It could have worked, but
이러면서
man, see now this is the part where I just check my phone every few seconds for the rest of the time.
9시로 돌리고 있는데 9시를 빨리
It's so stupid too because it's like
진영수는 뭐 각센터
she's told me she wants to see me again. Like, what am I worried about?
있다는 점이 이점이 될 수 있기 때문에 만약에 여기서 9시를
She likes me.
그래도 진영 선수가
I shouldn't be so concerned.
잡을 가능성이
Not until I go and see her again and then I give her the chance to not like me as much. But I mean, like, in the meantime, it's like, I shouldn't be worried, but I am. And it's a weird thing. I've been talking to my therapist. I just finally got a new therapist recently. I was talking to him about it too, and he was just like, alright, whenever that happens, acknowledge it? This is interesting. I'm not sure how much I like this, but he said acknowledge it and just say, like, thank you, anxiety, for pointing this out to me, and then just move on.
굉장히 어려워지고 있습니다.
병력 특히 진영수가 아픈 병력 때문에 모으고 있어 지금요.
I have a hard time doing that though. Okay, now the supply is pretty different. I mean, Baby's doing some good stuff here. Like, if you're behind, you gotta pull something off, right? And if you're ahead, you have to expect this, right? Because what can they do if you're ahead? And Washa might not know he's that far ahead, but he probably has a good idea. But how you have to think about, okay, if I'm ahead, how can I lose? And it's stuff like that. Wraiths, vulture drops, like that stuff that you know your opponent's gonna do as a last-ditch effort to try and steal some success. You know? So the best players are gonna plan for it already. Washington's pretty good. Not the best. Starcraft, you always have to be thinking 3 steps ahead of the opponent and yourself. Just recast Illusion Nation and win the game. Exactly. Exactly.
최근 선수들의 어떤 기량의 차이라는 게 이런 부분에서 나타나는 거거든요. 동시다발적인 전투를 소화해낼 수 있는 부분이냐. 그래서 전태환 선수의 어떤 성장세가 무섭다라고 하는 거거든요. 이영호 선수의 플레이가
420 medical card. Nice. Maybe you don't want to say, but is that for specific reason? Oh, for anxiety?
이 소수 유닛 컨트롤의 멀티태스킹으로 지금 무력화시켰고 결국 그게 통하는 상황입니다 지금.
지금 아래라인 다 먹네요 이러면. 4시까지 먹을 준비하고 있었는데 아무거나 다 먹어도 되죠 지금 뭐.
If I did drugs every time I felt anxiety, though, I would never be sober. So 69. Actually, I mean, I don't actually have that. I'm exaggerating a lot. I don't actually have that much anxiety normally. Sometimes when I have anxiety around certain kinds of relationships, and dating is one of them, but I'm usually pretty alright. I mean, it's not a cure, but it's a treatment, you know, right? It's like a... Things like that, or, you know, I actually play video games as a treatment in a way, if you want to think of it that way. It helps me escape the anxiety temporarily, get out of its loop where it's clutches for a minute. Just get super hurt. You talking about physically, like your shoulder, or you talking about emotionally? I tried that once emotionally. And it's true, I didn't care about anything for a little while. I was useless for several months. It was not the play. Yeah, Minion's got injured and he's doing physical therapy. Lexapro? I don't know what Lexapro is. I feel like I've heard a commercial for that at some point, or maybe it's just that generic of a name that feels like I have, but I don't know what Lexapro is. Is Baby working? I don't think so. I don't know. He's still way behind his supply. But yeah, I thought the game was like over, and then he was... I don't know.
실제로 그렇게 보여지기도 했었던 진영 선수 결국 옷이 완전히 다 젖어버렸어요 지금.
근데 본인은 옷 젖은지도 몰라요. 9시도 아직 깜깜하지 않습니까? 5시 뭐 이러다 상황 파악이 안 되고 있습니다. 지금 완전 비터지게 서로 비슷하게 싸운다고 생각 그런 오해는 하진 않겠죠.
It's interesting seeing Washington's view right now, trying to deal with this push. I think he has plenty of SCVs at 12 though. But yeah, his first 2 bases he has none. Wait, Baby has 6 bases. Oh, you know what? I didn't realize that I had the supplies mixed up. Okay, I didn't mess up the colors this time. I didn't mess up the colors. But I messed up the supplies. And Baby is actually on the right here. For some reason, I looked at my own text on the top and I saw Hwasha on the right, and I thought he was on the right down here. But now I look at it, and Baby has been ahead, actually. I'm just a noob, and I thought because he was losing, that he had the lower supply earlier. But he actually had the bigger supply. He wasn't actually losing that much. Because this says
12시로 12시 병력이
Jun Taekyang, and Taekyang is T-Y. That's the baby's name now, after his name, right? I did ask for 4 dropships, true.
아니면은 뭐 1시에 병력
He didn't really do that great of a drop with them though, so... Yeah, no, baby's way ahead now, actually. Sorry about the mix-up there.
네, 여기다 그냥 아예 병력 그냥 박아놓는 게 나을 수도 있어요.
그리고 남은 병력? 야, 있는 병력 다
I mean, that's literally like... Spoon, that's literally what happens, so it would make a lot of sense. Like, that's psychology 101, that if you're in stressful situations a lot, it messes with your brain in a way that gives you anxiety a lot of the time. So, which maybe is helpful to think of it that way, that like, oh, I have this anxiety because of these issues, because I've been in these stressful situations. But I know that doesn't help a lot, but... Maybe go see a therapist, might help. I've heard it helps, it hasn't helped me yet, but a lot of people say it helps. Accepted things out of your control. Ooh. See, that's the real Giga Chad move right there. That's the Giga Chad play. Accept things out of your control and be cool. That's the play I can't manage to make. Last time I was trying to find all the dress chips. I don't know what dress chips are. I feel like that's like a typo that I should be able to figure out really easily, but I can't. Or maybe I just don't know what dress chips are. Yeah, it's almost always good to have someone. I think maybe it's always. Is there ever a time it's not good to have someone to talk to? I think it's always good to have someone to talk to, for sure. And maybe it's helped in ways that I just haven't realized yet. What is it with you and people needing bases to succeed in Starcraft? Maybe he doesn't want bases. All dress chips. Oh. Oh, so it's like a type of chip with like a lot of stuff on it. Is that the idea? Damn it, now I'm hungry again. I don't have any good snacks nearby either. Oh, maybe I'll have some cashews. After this game, I'll get a few cashews. Oh, there's the game. I should have arranged these games by group before I started the broadcast, but I was running late, so I didn't. Good job, baby! Alright. Luckily, I'm not spoiling anything by showing the games, because it's already in order. Movie versus story. I think this might be the last game. It's a long game, so yeah, definitely gonna be the last game. Definitely the last game. Definitely. PvP! What's going on there? Actual technical difficulties on screen. This guy... Where is he? Can't find that. I was gonna say he forgot his wedding dress, though. What is it with you expecting professional photographers to have cameras? Exactly. This doesn't make sense. Wait, are you not agreeing with me? So, Stork, movie is blue. Stork is... What color is that? Yellow? White? Gotta move this again. Hey, did you notice though that Chatcraft, when I reset it, it takes away the the last placement thing now that actually works.
예.
정말 성남
I mean,
선수
it's worked for a few weeks now, but
평소 때보다 더 많을 것 같고요. 정말 수년간 유지됐던 어떤 그 택뱅의 어떤 아성이 지금 요즘 이제 균열을 일으키기 시작했다. 이런 지금 얘기가 나오고 있거든요.
one day she's gonna find this VOD.
정말 토스의 진심 김계리 포함.
예.
그러지 마.
She's watching right now. She's lurking.
그러지
My life for hire.
그러지 마십시오.
네, 그리고
All dressed chips. I would love some. Oh, I was gonna get some cashews.
좀안 좋아서
Does it automatically reset unit purchases? Hey man, just because a product is not perfect doesn't mean it's not complete.
이 맵에서의 프로토스의 4승 2패로 매우 좋은데 이긴 선수
There's plenty of products that get released without full features, and they're still
급 차이가 약간 나는 선수들이고 2패는 진영화와 이경민 선수입니다.
don't feel anything personal. I've been spending a lot of my personal feelings. Let me go get some cashews or something. BRB.
공룡을 안고 감싸는 모습이네요.
그 필름 위에서 공룡이 막 챗바퀴 돌듯 그러고 있습니다.
양 선수의 빌드 출발은 일단 똑같고요.
정찰 모습도 거의 그 판에 박은 듯합니다. 지금까지 그래요.
투파일런 찍어주면서 뭔가 질럿을 찔러준다던가 이런 거보다는 빠르게 코어를 올리려는 모습인 것 같습니다.
뭐 영원한 강자도 없고 뭐 영원한 챔피언 다 그렇습니다. 영원한 참 택뱅 올해 많이 했습니다. 정말 돈도 많이 벌고 했는데 이제 그거 흔들리고 자리 잡아야 돼. 더 해야죠. 나이가 몇인데.
일단은 지금 질럿을 찍었어요. 양 선수 모두 다.
못 보면 더 생각이 나는 법이에요.
뭐 능력이나 뭐 이런 거는 부러울 수가 있는 거죠. 마음이야 뭐 따라하면 되잖아요.
Alright, this is the last thing I'm gonna eat today. These cashews.
질럿을 뽑긴 했습니다만, 이게 지금 좀 갈리고 있네요. 일단 송병구 선수는 안정적으로 상대 프로브 정찰을 막아냈지만
DLC for extra flavor. Oh my god.
비슷한
Blizzard Activision chips.
하더라도 심리적으로는 송병구 선수가 좀 더 안정감을 느낄 수가 있습니다.
그렇죠. 그리고 봐가지고 뭐
Chips Immortal.
돌아서 한 방 맞아주고 돌았어요. 본인도 이거 님모에 움직이자. 아깝다 이거예요.
프로브 이런 일꾼
Minions, there's actually no way. What do you mean reset? What do you mean reset the purchases?
그래도 이건 송병구 선수가 괜히 그 프로브
You mean like give points back?
너무 발끈을 내버려가지고
Or you mean like unpause?
길을 열어줬네요.
그렇죠. 그냥 뭐
There's no way to Twitch will not allow
별거 없을 거였는데.
the API to interact with the channel points redemptions
이게 순간적으로 지금 반전이 된 거거든요.
in that way.
송병구 선수는 정찰이 자신은 됐는데
Now, what I'm gonna do for the next time though, if I ever do it,
근데 진영원 선수
soon TM.
정찰하고 있고 오히려 진영원 선수가
if the app creates, if the app creates the channel point redemptions, then it can manipulate them that way. I think. So I'm gonna have to make a new thing where it initializes, creates all the channel point redemptions, and then it can manipulate them, and then it'll have to delete them again and reinitialize them every time. Which I don't know if that'll work very well, so that's why I haven't done it yet.
그냥 평범한 정석대로 가면 로티스 빌드로 가면 근데 이게 다템이기 때문에 송병구 선수에게는 위기입니다.
Can a bot unlock the channel point redemptions? Is there a command you can use to do that? As a mod? If there is, I did not know that. It would have to be a text command though that the bot could issue as a text command to the chat room.
입구를 막아놓고 일단 프로브 피해를 최소화해야 되거든요. 어차피 진영원 선수가 다크로 끝내기 위해서 뭐 투게이트를 올리고 올인을 한 게 아니라 멀티이기 때문에
I'll look into it. Maybe you can.
찔러보고 앞서 나가 있다는 게 오히려 경기를 끝낼 수 있거든요. 그러니까 조심해야 됩니다.
이제 다 떼고 입이 찍어서 떼고 생각 중입니다. 지금 나왔어요.
이 닥템플러로 진영아 선수 재미를 어느 정도만 보더라도 거의 그 완전 이 대등한 실력자들끼리는 약간의 지금 그 병력들과 함께
네.
지금 전진하고 있고요.
자, 로보틱스도 완성이 됐겠죠. 옵저버들이
예.
바로 갑니까? 지금
그나마,
옵저버들이
예.
가야 돼요.
그래도 이게 이제 송병구 선수는 그나마 좀
네.
위안이 되겠네요.
그렇죠.
예.
자, 옵저버들이 어느 정도 됐죠?
입구 막아야 돼요. 입구를
완성 됐네요.
야, 그나마
보이기만 하면은 충분히 대처 가능하죠.
예, 뭐
Yeah, it might not. I don't know.
맞겠고 옵저버 나오기 전까지 어느 정도 타격을 입느냐거든요. 지금.
네. 쑥 들어갔습니다.
근데
I think you're right though that
예, 이런 어떤 플레이가
that mods.
지금 시간을 벌어서
Oh, he's using the Zelt to block.
일꾼을
He's gonna drone drill the invisible DT to buy time for the observer.
옵저버가 워낙 빠르기 때문에
What a boss. Stork is really cool.
옵저버는 나올 것 같은데요.
나왔어요.
He's gonna get a couple kills still, but
한방 더. 떨어야죠.
3 kills.
더.
I don't know why he ran away. He could have just gotten a 4th kill. That DT was dead. Running away didn't help there.
예, 뭐 이런 상황에 비해서는
예.
너무도 적은 피해를 많은 겁니다. 예.
Oh, well.
지금 다크를 또 하나 숨겨놓고 추가 옵저버가 나오는 걸로 상대 진영으로 보내야지 처음 나온 옵저버를 보내서는 안 됩니다. 송명우 선수는.
Alright, GG.
그렇게 해주고 있네요, 송명 선수. 지정화 선수가 그냥 앞마당에 있는 일꾼들을 그냥 때렸으면은.
So many D's nuts jokes I forgot to make.
이렇게는 할 수 있었을 것 같은데.
Well, I had nuts.
나머지 병력들은 전부 죄다 앞에 나와 있으니까 진영화 선수 입장에서는
But yeah, I'm pretty sure mods can interact with channel points.
그것도 송병구 선수의 일종의
They can like check them off and cancel them and all kinds of stuff like that. But I don't know if it would have to be, for my program to do it, it'd have to be through a text command though. And I don't know if you can do it that way. You might have to go into mod view and actually click stuff.
오히려 다크를 썼을 때 다크가 막히게 되면
Not sure.
뭐에 취약해지냐면 역다크에 취약해집니다. 그러니까 송명우 선수가 생각하는 역다크가 또 진영
Because if I ban someone, it says, you know, moletrap executed command ban. But if I hit something on the channel points, it doesn't say that in the chat to show like what the command would be. So I just have to Google it probably and see if there's a command for it, but probably not.
경기가 상당히 지금 긴장감이 엄청나거든요. 지금 저 다크 한기도 어떤 활약을 할지도 아직 미지수고.
I am tired. Let's see who's on. Who might we want to? The Creamcaster just said something about BC, by the way.
들어온 거를 갖다가 일꾼 이제 3킬 당하면서 어떻게 송병구 선수가 업적에서 막아냈는데 그러고 나서 진영화 선수가 아무런 뭐 다템이라든지 이런 쪽으로 신호가 없잖아요. 그러니까 송병구 선수도 어느 정도는 빼돌린 다크 기다리고
NA Brood War Revival. It looks like Jaehyun probably got a raid from Artosis.
이러면 이제 병력이 안 나가죠. 송명우 선수는.
그렇죠. 예.
꼼꼼히 상대편의 확장기 잘 보고 있고, 뭐 옵저버도 완성되면서 결국 토스도 장기전 가면 하이템.
Should we just raid some random
저도 옵저버가 지금 가고 있거든요.
person that's not even playing Starcraft today? Like, just go to just chatting section and find some random person who looks like they're cool.
첫 옵저버가 나간 걸 압니까?
Or, oh well, let's see, Snow just went live.
와, 근데 빼고 있어요. 다시 진영호 선수.
You could raid Snow. He won't care though. We've raided Snow before and he didn't even notice.
네, 어떤 뭐 물량.
Wait, there's a channel called Starcraft VOD. MSL VODs, no. Starcraft Legacy will never die. The tags are Jadong, Boxer, Bisu, Starcraft. Okay. It's interesting that there's been a few people that have tried to like kind of cash in maybe on that concept of having a, you know, Starcraft VOD stream. I've thought about doing it. If I had the server to do it, I probably would. But I don't. Great Amaranth. Is she even online?
옵저버를 통한 정보전이 진영 선수보다는 지금 잘 발휘되고 있네요.
네, 그 화면 우측 하단에 보이는 그 데이터 한 본다면 진영화가 살림을 잘하고 있어요.
Who's this person?
병력 조합이 좋죠 지금.
뭐 인구수도 팍팍 늘어나고 있고요. 근데 일단은 진영화 선수는 템플러들을 그냥 아콘으로 결합해서 밀고 내려오고 있는데 송병구 선수는 만약에 예, 사이언 스톰 눌러놓고 뭐 템플러당 한 2번 정도씩 스톰을 쓸 수 있을 정도로 이렇게 스톰이 장착이 되어 있는 상태라면은 전투 양상이 크게 달라질 수가 있고요.
지금은 굳이 들어갈 필요성이 없죠, 진영아 선수. 예. 그 진영을 미리 짜놓고 기다리고 있고 말씀하신 것처럼 스톰이 쓰여진다면 스톰이 중요해요. 지금 스톰이 중요한데
정면 다리 하이템플러 어디 있죠? 하이템플러 어디 배치해요?
빨리 스톰이 중요해요.
There's a channel called Professional Starcraft 64. Alright, here we go. Here we go. Those are big storms. Stork with the money storms. And the better concave. He's just gonna win this, right? Well, movie has zealots, actually, that broke through. It's closer than I expected. Closer than I expected. Starcraft 64, that's so funny.
말씀하신 것처럼 병력이 나뉘져 있었기 때문에 그 타이밍을 한번 노려본 거긴 하지만 이게 사실 들어갈 필요성은 없었거든요, 진영 선수가.
스톰이 변수였죠. 기가 막힌 첫 스톰 한번 딱 터지는 걸 보고 진영아 선수가 빼는 게 낫다고 좀 판단을 했는데
아니면은 6시 멀티 쪽으로 미리 들어와가지고 언덕 위쪽을 자리 잡고 여기 멀티를 날려버리는 게
Oh, I know who we're gonna raid.
수도 있는 겁니다.
들어오면서 손해를 다 받고요. 송병호 선수가 다리까지 건너기 시작합니다.
There's this guy who
그래도 병력 남은 병력을 또 빼냈기 때문에 경기가
I was playing the cycle the other day,
힘들고요.
and I ran into this guy, and he didn't kill me. That was cool. And he was like, "Hey, what's going on?" I was like, "Hey, we VoIPed," and I was like, "Oh, I'm just trying to do this like simple task." And he's like, "Oh, cool, I'll take you." And he's this high-level guy, super PvP guy, and he's just like, "Oh yeah, come on," and he like basically was like, "Come on with me," and he helped me do my task, and then like he took me to the most dangerous part of the map. We ran into some other people, and we made friends with them, and we killed some big monsters, and he gave me this like really valuable resource that you can only find in the most expensive part of the map, or most dangerous part of the map. Anyway, so he was cool. So I wanna raid him to say thank you. He's got like 5 viewers right now, so even though I think most of my viewers are AFK, he might appreciate the 15 of you going over and saying hi. I guess I kind of made a friend, yeah. I mean, I didn't add friend him afterwards or anything like that, but he was nice. He was not an a-hole. He was very kind to a newbie, and so, you know, that deserves some appreciation. In before the one zealot wins Chatcraft. Stork is on the right side of this, by the way, so Stork is actually a little behind in supply. Get that correct this time, instead of making assumptions without reading. Song Byung-gu. It's funny because this guy that I mentioned, he's like, he does PvP sometimes, so sometimes he just runs around and makes friends with people, and sometimes he just runs around and slaughters people and kills them. So I just happened to get lucky that he was in a friendly mood that day, I guess, but he probably killed me another day, who knows. It's the quality of the Seige, it's true. I met someone online that wasn't an a-hole? It's happened a couple times. Just a couple times, but it's true. It's a real thing, it's not just a myth. Now, if I said I did that playing League of Legends, y'all would need to report me for being a pod person. This is the battle of the game, I think, right? And it looks like Movie's winning? No, Stork has way more goons. So Movie has all the zealots, Stork has all the goons. I don't know whose Archons those are. Oh, Stork has some zealots too. speed zealots chasing movie zealots while his goons kite, I think Stork won the battle.
전투가 비슷하게 싸우면 결국 누가 유리해야 진영 유리한 거거든요.
그러나 예,
Stork has some of the best storms in the game though, man. So good.
있긴 있습니다만.
Stork came out behind in supply though, interestingly.
아콘이 병력이 남았고
Even though it looked like he won that game. Now if he can kill a base
바로 아웃입니까? 아웃
with the advantage he just gained,
예, 그 유리함이 지금 9시인데 9시를
he's gonna try to.
와서 막아야 되는 거죠, 진영환 선수도.
He's gonna try to.
최종적으로
I think he might have just wanted to right click the Nexus and not worry about the cannons, to be honest.
병력 남은 병력 전체 인구수는
Because he didn't have enough time to actually
병력을 뺄 수밖에
or get the probes. Because now he killed the cannons and nothing else, and now he lost that little army.
캐논만
All he killed was cannons, he didn't kill anything important.
잡아주기 잡아냈죠.
And he lost that small army.
아, 7시를
that he had there.
멀티를 좀 커트를 시켜야 될 텐데요, 송병구 선수 입장에서는.
진영아가 확장을 타이밍 좋게 시작하니까 지금 따라가지 못하고 있었는데 뭐 견제가 확실하지 않아요?
I don't know what the right play was there, but
9시에 들어가긴 했으면 날려버렸을
I just
거거든요.
not sure if that was it.
자신의 세시 멀티는 워낙 지금 늦어지고 있거든요.
아무래도 진영화 선수가 질럿이 이제 워낙 많았고 그 힘 때문에 결국에서 9시를 못 밀었다고 판단하니까 새롭게 생산된 그 템플러들은 바로 아콘으로 합체를 하는 모습이었고요.
Movie's running away?
아, 네, 어쨌든 현재 상황 지금은 그래도 진영환 선수가 유리하다고 볼 수가 있습니다.
확장 기자 계속
I think he's ahead. I don't know if I'd say running away.
금방금방 충원되는 진영아예요.
네,
자,
지금
현재 가능할 것인지 아웃.
I mean, I guess that's what running away though is being ahead and then getting more ahead, right?
그
So
부분을 지금 따라가려고 송병구 선수가 애를 써주고 있는데
I don't know what the right play was, but that was definitely the wrong one. Ooh,
네, 움직임이
that evened up the supply, killing those 10 probes.
확장 견제 올 것 같으니까.
이거 난리 났습니다.
But why is he retreating? Those zealots could take those cannons.
빼요.
3시 멀티
Go in, zealots. That's your job.
7시까지 돌아가면 이거 밸런스 완전히 무너지는 거거든요.
기술적으로 정비해야죠. 요즘 덩어리로 싸면 진영을 이길 수 있는 도수가 많지 않아요.
게다가 그 진영화
One
선수는
Dragoon is guarding against that shuttle.
앞마당도 뭐곧 있으면은 이 수순이잖아요, 수순. 자연스럽게
Oh.
또 기차게 뺐고요.
Nope.
진영환 선수
Those zealots were ready to go in for the follow-up too.
듯한 느낌이 들 정도로
They're like, nope,
기술적으로
JK.
아주 컨디션이 좋습니다,
네.
오늘.
이러면 송병구 선수 뭔가 결단 내려야 되지 않겠습니까? 계속 견제만 하면서 손해만 볼 겁니까?
진영화 선수는 굉장히
I kind of want to wait and raid this cycle guy that was not an a-hole for with more people some other day.
수도 종종 있기 때문에 일단은 끝까지
But
지켜봐야겠습니다. 근데
I don't usually see him on, so.
지금은 어쨌든 시간을 끌어봤자 송병구 선수.
Anyway, he's just good to watch playing the cycle too if you're interested in that game.
만들어주면서 한시 멀티를 빠르게 가져간다는 모르겠습니다만, 그러니까 진영 선수 그밖에 없는 거예요. 심리적으로 자신이 멀티도 많고 한결 여유가 있기 때문에 굳이 싸움 먼저 안 걸고 있거든요.
그 보면 위험한 확장 늘어나는 타이밍 그때를 버티고 있거든요. 지금 또 거의 넘어가는 분위기예요. 진영아는요.
Stork loses the game and we're like, well, I think he made a misplay there. Pretty sure. Some point during that game, he lost it. That's for sure. Shouldn't have done that. Should have won it instead. That is a lot of zealots. Where's the storms? Oh, he's gonna storm the shit out of these zealots, isn't he? Nope, he's gonna storm the Archons instead, which was not... Oh my god, storms all over everything! Did Stork just win it with those storms? He did a lot of damage to the zealots with the storms. Okay, here's movie storms coming in clutch on the back, though. I'm not sure why Protoss don't move their Dragoons out of storms. It must be less DPS effective, though, or something. Because I don't see it happen, I don't think.
계속해서 유닛 카운트는 20 정도 진영아가 앞서 있습니다. 시간이 25 앞서 있어요.
확실히 진영아 선수가 물량이 좀 더 많았기 때문에 양을 사이닉 스톰도 서로 간의 스톰을 잘
So now Stork is caught up in bases, but Movie's getting another one.
요것도 좀 그 영향을 미친단 말이죠. 근데 송병구 선수가 확실히 템은 잘 썼는데
Wait, I think? 1, 2, 3, 4. No, I'm sorry, Stork is still behind one base. Wait, no, wait, is that a new I don't know. I can't tell. Dragoons are dumb. This is correct. This is correct. This is facts.
지금은 뭔가 이게 하이템플러 드랍과 아니면 다크 템플러에서 초반에만 경기가 결정이 난다든지 3게이트 도박적으로 해갖고 이렇게 전략적 승부가 갈린 게 아니라
You know, I was gonna say, like, oh, I wonder why there's a lot less viewers today, but I feel like I've said that a few times recently. Maybe my viewer count is just down in general. Maybe I had a little bit of a summer bump that's gone back down again or something, I don't know.
거기에다가 공사업이 된 상황에서 실드업까지 해줄 수 있는 진영아 선수의 상황이고요. 이거 커트라 하러 오는 것도 전투를 해주겠죠. 그러니까 도와주러 오기도 송병우 선수가 애매한 겁니다.
그러니까 진영아를 한시만 밀면 거의 지지 받은 것과 상관없어지는 겁니다. 다름없어요. 그렇죠. 예, 저기 헬프하러 가도 이제 안 될 것 같으니까 송병우 선수는 다른 적을 밀려.
Yeah, Movie's taking out this new base too, so it's I think Movies probably has this.
이걸 또 꿰뚫고 있거든요.
아, 보세요. 정말 큰 싸움. 그리고 마지막 싸움이 될 수 있어. 유니카운트는 현재 상태로 30 차이. 막고 시작합니까, 송병구?
You think that because lockdowns are going away more that people are just watching less streams? Maybe.
정말 스톰의 위력이었거든요.
Oh, lockdown, okay. I see what you did there now that you pointed it out to me. See, Stork's doing all the storms here. But Movie has like way more supply, I think? But maybe he has less army supply? I don't know, man. I'm rooting for Stork, if you couldn't tell. Yeah, it's all in probes, but if you have way more probes than you, it doesn't matter if you lose a couple battles because you can recreate faster, you know, so. I think Stork's still screwed.
전투를 이겼는데도 불구하고 그 병력으로 아무것도 할 수 없는 송병구 선수의 답답함이 느껴지네요, 지금.
빈투성이거든요. 실드 다 벗겨졌고요. HP까지 빠졌습니다. 어쩌면 진영아 선수는 지금부터는 굳히기 모드로 들어가는 게 사실은 최선입니다. 송병구 선수 멀티 하나를 밀었고, 진영아는 송병구에 비해서 거의 뭐 멀티 두 개를 못 올리고 있는 이런 상황으로는 멀티 점마다 캐논을 더 바르면 되는 거예요.
Okay, I'm here to make the nexus. Oh, shit. Rip probe. She hasn't texted me back, guys. She's basically plotting to murder me at this rate. Yeah, you know, Stork's my man, but he's one of the dragons, but I don't think he's getting back out of this one. This is my board is too damn long. Ran over it. This is gonna be a movie win. But again, it's group stage. Wait, did Stork lose to Baby also? Or I forget what the score is, to be honest. I don't remember what happened with Stork's first game. GG. GG. Yeah, what was Stork's first game? Did he played versus Baby, I think, right? And Baby beat him, I think? I don't remember. Or maybe he played versus... Oh, I have a list I can check. Stork... No, because the list is out of order, so I can't check. Oh yeah, Baby beat Stork. And now Movie beat Stork. Yeah, so Stork is 0-2 now. So he's basically eliminated. I mean, that's true, Spoon, but usually I have double the people watching now than I do right now, so. Even at the low point in Twitch, there's still, you know, millions of people watching or something. Maybe not millions, but... Calmish Phil, I didn't notice was the one that warped into Zealot earlier, by the way. How's it going? Alright, let's do Chatcraft, and we'll do a raid, and then I will try and stay awake long enough that I won't go to sleep too early. I'm gonna watch some streams myself. Everyone's watching ASL VODs, true. Alright, let's pull up Chatcraft. Hello, Daraki. 12%. Should have been about 2 hours ago. Hey man, you got day shifts now. Nothing can go wrong. You can sleep forever now. Is that permanent day shifts? Oh right, I have to remember, before I do anything else, I have to edit the map. Because I keep forgetting to remove this extra random marine down here. Come on, why won't let me stay here? Delete that guy. And there's an extra Zergling down here too, right? I think. But isn't there an extra Zergling down here? Oh, here it is. It's hiding behind this dish. There we go. Alright, so we got the extra units out. We'll resave the empty map. Just to make sure we're going to save it before we go into it. Up at 4 a.m. for the next year. Ooh, 4 a.m. Jeez, does that even count as day? I don't know if that counts as day, man. Alright. Chatcraft, we got 3 Marines, 5 sets of Zerglings, and 1 Zealot. That Zealot wins, man. I don't think it's gonna win though, because I think the Zerglings are probably gonna win. Because half the Zerglings are gonna go kill the Zealot, but he'll kill 1 or 2 of them. I don't know, man. Is it I think it's the Zerg, right? I mean, they've got more supply. They've got to win, right? Right? Isn't that how it works? Alright, let me pull up the game. We will find out. Oh, I saved it in the wrong place. Come on. Alright, let's try this again. Create game. Chatcraft 2. Start. Okay. Don't have to be up until 6? Oh, easy. That's still really freaking early, man. Freaking early. Well, I'm sorry, kind of, that I encourage you to stay up way too late. You'll feel like me tomorrow. I'm freaking tired because I got no sleep. All right. Chatcraft battle time. Easy clap Zerg win, huh?
Contact.
I can't argue with that. Let's find out though. Let's find out for sure. Maybe the Zealot carries, man. Let's see. Can the Zealot 1v5? No, it cannot. The Marines cannot either. Pretty clear Zerg win. Your timeout before now is your wait, what? I'm not sure. I read that right. Off time before now is my where you used to end is now when you okay, that's kind of weird. Zerg taking a win today, putting them up to 92. They're aiming for Zergs are up almost at 100, man. Almost at 100. All right. Again, not sure if hello? Can you show me the right person? There we go. Let's start this raid. Not sure if I'm going to be here on Saturday. If I am here on Saturday, I'm going to start at like noon instead of 1, so an hour earlier, and then do like a short 2.5 hour stream. So I can get out before too much time has passed, so I can have some time to spend doing stuff. But anyways, thanks for joining me. Appreciate it. Sorry for everyone losing sleep. Yeah, you can watch the ASL VODs. True, if I'm not here. But yeah, have a good night, everybody. Thanks for joining me. I was saying earlier it's not as many people as usual, but that's okay. It's always nice to have a few people along to watch some Starcraft together. Hope you all stay safe and healthy. And I will catch you, if not this weekend, then the next week. Or maybe I'll try and squeeze in a replacement stream just sometime. You could watch the following or watch Discord or something like that. And maybe I'll stream a different day. So we'll see. Have a good night, y'all. Take care. Thanks for watching.